Goldschmidt swings at the first pitch and lofts it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall, see ya! There's a leadoff hitter, 1-0 Yanks. That is the first home run by a Yankee first baseman in 67 games. Bellinger lost one deep to right center. There it goes into the bleachers. See ya! Back to back. It is 2-0 Yanks.
2 pitches, 2 home runs. The fastball's not getting by him.
That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes! See ya! Back to back to back. 3-0 Yankees.
All right, Michael, how do you top this as a first inning? 3 pitches, 3 home runs. The Yankees on fire here early.
First time in Yankee history leading off a game with 3 straight home runs.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is Sunday, March 30th, 2025, and we're coming off what many would consider like probably one of the best regular season games of all time. My hair looks like shit, bro. What the fuck is going on? I gotta stop doing the brush right before I come on and stop, blindly coming on the air without fixing my frickin' hairdo, Chad. How we doing, yo? Don't mind me. I will admit, I took the celebration last night after yesterday's game. I had myself, I don't want to say a night, but at least in terms of, crushing some waterbirds and Surfsides, like it was a late one last night. So we kind of slept in this morning. We're chilling, but here we are about 30 minutes until first pitch this is going to drive me crazy. I might need a fucking haircut, Chad. Anybody a barber out there? Anyways, 30 minutes until first pitch for Game 3, and we're going to get into the lineups and the pitching matchups in just a moment. Many of you have probably already seen it. Of course, I posted right away on Yankees Avenue, Instagram, and Facebook, as per usual. But spoiler, if you haven't seen it, it's actually very similar to yesterday's lineup. And the reason I say actually is if that's any sort of surprise, we're facing a righty today in Aaron Savale. But we'll get to that in just a moment. I do want to quickly bring this up, chat. And, Chad, how we doing? Good to see you guys, as always. I'll definitely be getting to what you guys have to say, of course, throughout the entire game. But in a little bit here before first pitch, we'll definitely we'll kick it up a little bit, or chop it up a little bit. Anyways, so I want to talk about this really, really quick and just let you guys know that this report came out yesterday morning, and I kind of just, ignored it in a sense. I saw it, and, then the game started, watch was going on, all of a sudden I just kind of, went into the abyss. But, this is fucking awesome. Giancarlo Stanton has started swinging, and he's responding well to that third PRP injection. Now, really quick, for those who don't know, Stanton's elbows have been, falling off, basically, over the last couple. This dates back to last year, actually. This is an injury he dealt with from last season. He was dealing with it during the playoffs while he was, doing his thing. And was not looking good for a while, given, all the reports that we heard. Not that we're out of the woods just yet by any means. But there was a point just a couple weeks ago where, you almost kind of wanted to assume that Stanton was going to be done for the year. Now, again, knock on wood, this is a very small step, but a big one. He's responding well. Boone said, quote, it's been a good couple weeks for him. So, yeah, Stanton responding well to that third PRP injection. He's swinging the bat, and that's the main thing, man. He's swinging a bat. We were hearing, progress reports for him, but it'd be he got out of bed and walked today. That sort of a thing. This is legitimate, though. He's swinging a bat. And don't want to, make it seem like he's going to be back this month or even in May. I don't know. But the main thing has always been, are we getting Giancarlo Stanton this year? Will we have Giancarlo Stanton in October? Right now, at least, it seems like that answer is going to be yes. And then we'll see what the deal is when he eventually comes back. Another reason I wanted to mention this, there was a comment yesterday on Yanks Ave that was I agreed with so hard. It was, obviously an amazing game yesterday. And, seriously, probably the best Game 2 the Yankees have ever had, especially in the Judge era, but really just from what I can speak on 2011 on my Yankee watching tenure. That Game 2 was awesome. Somebody commented, though, it's man, I wish Stanton could have been a part of that. And it's yeah, man, I wish. But, Big G, see you soon. Again, just to wrap up this off-the-top report, swinging a bat, responding well to that third PRP injection. Boone says it's been a good couple weeks for Giancarlo Stanton, which is freaking awesome. Let's get into really quick the opponent's starter for Milwaukee, and that's going to be Aaron Savale, which, so he's a right-hander, and this is going to lead into the Yankees starting lineup in just a moment, but I want to preface before we get to the lineup that Savale has reverse splits, so while he is a righty, the lineup you're about to see, it is assembled like they're facing a lefty, and that's why we had Goldschmidt leading off yesterday, and, you could, even without the reverse splits of Savale, just be like, yo, don't fix what ain't broken. That shit worked yesterday. Let's run it back. Fair enough on that end, but just to provide some logic behind it, Savale reverse splits lefties or righties hit him better than lefties do, and that's of course not the case. And given that, and yesterday's onslaught of the Milwaukee Brewers, we're running out just about the exact same thing 1 through 6. Now, no Pablo Reyes, no Trent Grisham, who he had a nice day yesterday. You got Ben Rice back in there, Jason Dominguez. 1 through 9, though. Goldschmidt back at leadoff. Bellinger, Judge, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, Jason, Rice, Cabrera. I fucking love this lineup, chat. I love it. I mean, you can't complain about anything of repeating what we put out yesterday, and then you factor in wait, did I say Jason was DHing yesterday? He was in the lineup, excuse me. It was Ben Rice is new today, back in first time since opening day. Same with Oswaldo Cabrera. Jason was playing yesterday. He was just DHing. He's back in left today. But, I mean, this is fucking crack. We have the lineup 1 through 6 that we had yesterday, and then my guy Ben Rice is there, Oswaldo Cabrera over Pablo Reyes. Can't really go wrong with that. Let's talk about some guys individually, then we'll get into the Yankees starting pitcher, which is Marcus Strowman. Now, we'll start with Paul Goldschmidt. Leading off again today. He had a day yesterday, man. Now, it wasn't just this solo home run. He also had that double. I believe it was, 3 hits on the afternoon. I want to just discuss these guys right here. Goldschmidt, Bellinger, and really just the entire team. And this is a very easy take to have 2 games into a season when you're 2-0. It's a very April take. And 2 weeks from now, Chad, we might get the Yankees' annual mid-month of April offensive slump, and we're all going to want to, jump off the GWB. Like, shit can change really quickly. But I just want to say, man, these guys feel like Yankees. Goldschmidt, Bellinger, obviously, Judge, and the rest of the guys that we've been familiar with for a couple of years now, and Judge forever, but between Goldschmidt, he fits. Bellinger, boy, oh boy, does he fit. And then, we're seeing the first full year of Jazz, and this is a homer I almost forgot happened yesterday. I was getting all the clips this morning, for each individual player or whatever, and I was just getting all the homers, Wells, Volpe, we're going to talk about Volpe in a second, and I'm like, oh fuck, Jazz went deep yesterday too, yo. Like, this is awesome. Full year of Jazz Chisholm, and I don't got to explain the vibes that come with him. That little bat toss was fucking badass. That's another low-key part of yesterday. The bat flips and just I don't know the last time I said the word swag, maybe 2012, but it was off the charts for everybody yesterday, including the guy I really want to talk about, Anthony Volpe. And every time the 2 times he's gone deep in the 2 games here, it's almost enlightened me to the way I feel about Anthony Volpe, which is always, I love Volpe, any homegrown Yankee, and there's no reason not to like him as, a person. Offense could be better, blah, blah, blah. But holy shit, the emotions, chat, when Volpe's going deep or just doing well, it's like, yes. And this 3-run bomb yesterday, let me run that back one more time. Obviously, the final score in the end kind of makes it no big deal. But at the time, this was a big homer. We 4-0 lead, got off the gate really quick, obviously. Some bullshit on defense and with Max Fried, whatever, no big deal. But a 1-run game, 3-2 count. Volpe launches one into the seats in left field. Second homer of the year, 3-run bomb. And forget the overall offensive, outlook on him, because we're not going to go off 2 games. But just thinking power for a moment. There was if you go back to Volpe's prospect, projection back in the day. I know we've talked about this a lot, but I just really want to talk about the power. The power was number 1 almost. When he was ranked 5th overall or 5th on the prospect charts a couple of years ago, the most desirable thing of that whole thing is that Volpe would hit homers. He was a 20-plus homer guy in the minor leagues. Now, of course, first year in the big leagues in 2023, he hit, 21 home runs. But, the rest of the offensive stats kind of, he had the homers, he had the stolen bases, 2020, that was nice, and the gold glove. There were some W's, no doubt about it, out of 2023, but we know offensively he's just been very, very much a mixed bag at best. What have we asked for really all offseason for Volpe? With the defense, year 3, I want more, but give me a 100 WRC plus. if he's a league average hitter with that defense, what is trying to connect here? My audio's coming through, right? Why did my port just said it wants to connect? I hope it's been connected. Morgan, text me if there's any audio issues. I assume we're good. It's showing we're all good. But anyways, I'm banking on a floor WRC plus of 100 for Volpe. And for those who don't know, that's a league average hitter. But shit, man, if he's going to start hitting for a little bit of power, all of a sudden, man, like, I don't know, are we going to have a 110 WRC plus homegrown shortstop with the great defense? And this is going back to the point we always discuss with him. The floor, I mean, you look at last year, 86 WRC plus, that's, quite brutal. He's still at a 3-4 WAR because the defense is so good. So if he can just get to league average and, through 2 games, I'm starting to put the maybe expectation a little bit higher than that, which is fair. I mean, this guy was always supposed to hit. But if there's a player I'm most excited about, I mean, we can go through a bunch, and we'll get the Judge for sure. What else can you really, I mean, what is there to even say about Judge? He's fucking Judge. I think Volpe might be the guy I'm, like, most pumped for. And then, you know what? I don't have the video of it. I should have gotten it. Right now, like, if we were to do, like, a top 3 players I'm, like, kind of amped for of what we've seen the first 2 games, Volpe's up there. I mean, again, a lot of guys up there, too. But fuck it, dude. Oswald Peraza hitting that bomb yesterday, that was awesome, man. That was awesome. We'll talk more about him, maybe during the stream, just bullshitting, but... because he's not in the starting lineup. Shout out Volpe, though. Obviously, Wells, he's kind of all of a sudden, like, fallen under the radar a little bit through the first 2 games because, he just hit a couple solo shots, but that's obviously fantastic. We'll discuss him more throughout. We've probably covered most of, what's been said about him. But, yeah, another look at the Yankees lineup for today. 1 through 6 is the exact same, but you do get Ben Rice back in there at DH and Oswaldo Cabrera at third instead of Pablo Reyes, which I kind of felt bad for Reyes yesterday. Not in the sense of, like, criticism was undeserved at all. I mean, he was fucking brutal. But, there was, like, the funniest comment of all time. I've never seen this one before. It was, it was like, somebody was like, who the hell is Pablo Reyes? Did, like, he win a sweepstakes or something? He probably won't be around for all that long, especially if Peraza all of a sudden starts to hit. And one more thing on Peraza. We talked about this yesterday. Like, you got to assume Yips factored in a little bit. Coming off the spring he's had, a lot of disappointment when given some sort of... I mean, he's been given his chances, Oswald Peraza. And, like... Even right now, after the homer yesterday, like his roster spot could be gone any day now. Any day now. If the Yankees had an option to get another third baseman, infielder, right-handed bat before the season, there's a good chance Peraza's out of here. But he hits that homer yesterday in his first at-bat, and it was a bomb. You have to figure the Yips, for him at least, settled down. So I'm looking forward to his next start. Won't be today, so we'll discuss that another time. But, yeah, man, let's... There's your lineup. Again, for the Brewers, Aaron Savale, who is a right-hander but reverse splits. I don't have the exact numbers. I remember actually talking about this last year. We faced him last year in Milwaukee. It was early. I think it was like the end of the April series. I was going to get the highlights for that, but it was a lot of, like, like Verdugo had a 2-run single. I think Rizzo did something. It was, guys that aren't on the team, so it was, it doesn't really serve a purpose. But Savale, nothing all that special. But, hey, we'll see. I know some people have mentioned it, and it's valid, kind of in a joking sense, but legitimately so. Like the Yankees after a game where they fucking light up the world offensively, a lot of times the next day they'll come out and score, like, they'll get 1 hit or some shit like that. So this will be interesting today to see how they do against Savale. Obviously, not worried at all, but we'll see how it goes. Strowman, first start of the year. Now, most of you guys know the deal. Real quick for those who don't, he entered spring training as the Yankees' number 6 starter because, of course, we still had Garrett Cole healthy, Luis Heel, he's out for 3 months with a shoulder injury. He is going to come back at some point, knock on wood. But, yeah, there was a lot of talk. Not even talk. I mean, it was assumed that Strowman would be traded, mostly because, the $18 million he's making this year. And he's a vesting option for next year if he throws 140 innings, which would trigger another $18 million. It would trigger his $18 million option for 2026. Now, I don't think there's any world the Yankees let him throw 140 innings. But at this point, I mean, they might need him to. So maybe I should walk that take back. Anyways, Strowman, the pitcher, I have always had no problem with. Even with the stats last year, you see, like, the numbers aren't great. 4.31 ERA is not amazing. 1.47 whip is pretty fucking gross, honestly. But, I mean, think about it. For the most part last year, somewhat similar logic I applied to Rodon. Not all that close because Rodon, outside of his bad month, was really, really good. But Strowman had just a couple rough stretches. One was in June, and then towards the tail end, I mean, he had a bad start, by the way, I think it was against Pittsburgh. Last start of the year was not great for him. But for the most part all year, like, Marcus Stroman was a 4 ERA pitcher. And for what was supposed to be our 6th starter, actually, or even like a 5, like, that's fine. Like, Marcus Stroman, I look at him as a guy that will pitch you past the 5th inning, like, get you into the 6th. More often than not, be a quality start. And that's kind of what I'm expecting out of him today. Give me not 6 innings at this point, but like complete 5, 2, maybe 3 runs, and hey, we're chilling. And that's kind of what I want to say about Strowman. The contract is, it's not that the contract's not great. It's just the reason you wanted to trade him was not his capabilities as a pitcher in 2025. It's just he was going to be a 6 starter, and who wants to pay a 6 starter $18 million? Now, of course, he's going to serve a critical role in the Yankee rotation, and that begins today in about 15 minutes, Joe. So Strowman versus Savale, and for the Brewers lineup, they're switching things up today. They got a lot more lefties going against Strowman, which lefties obviously do much better than righties do. But yeah, they're switching things up as usual. Not much for me to comment on the opposition because I know as much as you guys do what we've seen the last couple of days. So we'll see what happens with Strowman and the Brewers. But yeah, that pretty much covers most of what I want to get into here. Let's see here. We got 15 minutes until first pitch chat. I'm going to pull you guys up in just a moment. Really quick, I do want to remind you guys, and we'll discuss more on this later, but as you know, the watch parties this entire weekend, presenting sponsor is Huel. Now, you guys know I fucking love Huel. 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals. I already had one this morning. It was my breakfast. I'll be having this one right here in about an hour for lunch. But use code YANKSAV. Get 15% off your first order plus a free gift. Link in description. And you'll see when we get to the watch party, the code will be up. That you can just scan that QR code and get all the info on that. But obviously, you buy from them. Do it because it's a great product. That's really the only reason. But of course, it does help support the channel and all that. Which, just want to say, you guys are fucking awesome. Like, every time I'm setting up one of these streams, I'm like, this is what I want to do. Like, I love doing this shit. I'm just a fucking Yankee fan who has the privilege of chilling with you guys on a freaking YouTube live stream. It's 2025. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna act like I fucking hit the jackpot or nothing, chat. But this is awesome. This is awesome. Ready to watch some baseball. I will say, like, I'm chilling. I'm a little bit run down today because, again, I celebrated those 20 runs last night. Game Man did the highlight video, by the way, and this is an easy guess, but longest Yanks have highlight video we've ever had. 17 minutes. That includes, like, any playoff games, and I think by, like, a landslide, I want to say, like, the longest Yanks have. I've done, like, not most, but there's been plenty of times where it exceeds 10 minutes. If it's really any bit of, like, a game of substance, it'll exceed 10 minutes a lot of times. But, I don't know if I've ever even gone past 15, let alone 17, but obviously, given what we saw yesterday, you had to include a lot of stuff. That was a fun edit. So game ended, got right to that, took about, whatever, I don't know, an hour or so. And then it took like a 45-minute nap, woke up, and I was just like, I was fucking chilling, chat. Got my video, I had edited a video for JM Baseball, categories, did that, cracked open a couple Waterbirds while, clicking on the computer, and then next thing I know, I was like, fuck it. Yankees scored 20 runs today, I'm gonna go across the street to the bar. So we were chilling last night in a nice way. I'm a little bit run down, but like in terms of like I'm vibing. I got my iced coffee. Shout out Gregory's, best fucking chain in North Jersey / New York. But anyways, it's good to see you again, chat. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday. For those who get the Sunday scary show, there's no reason for that. We got a whole day left of chilling. We got Yankee baseball in 12 minutes, and then speaking of Sunday and chilling, what's the Sunday night baseball game today? And I do see some activity in the chat. We're gonna get to that in 2 seconds. Who's Sunday Night Baseball tonight? Because I will be watching that shit. I watched a little bit of Soto yesterday, or the Mets. Watched the Mets yesterday. Watched a little bit of Boston. Yeah, I was kind of just fucking vibing, Let's see. Other games going, or getting going soon. Phillies, Nats, Orioles, Jays, Giants, Reds, Rockies, Rays. Who cares? All right, let's see. I just want to see really quick who's Braves, Padres tonight, Sunday Night Baseball. So, let's have ourselves a Sunday, chat. Let's have ourselves a Sunday. Win this game. Don't expect, 20 runs again. Maybe we'll get it. Not 20, but like, it is, I guess, in the back of my mind a little bit. Let me get the lineup back up here, by the way. Like, again, there's been a lot of times, not even just last year, just seems to always be the case. And this is just a baseball thing. You scored 20 yesterday, crazy offensive output. A lot of times with the Yankees, like, the next day they'll lay an egg offensively. But we'll see. Savale, they have had success in the past. And just in general, man, I mean, yesterday aside, the 1 through 9, the very least we talked about it, like, it's an exciting 1 through 9. Like, every single at-bat, at least as of right now, you kind of look forward to watching. I mean, even in the 8-hole, Ben Rice, like, I'm so enthusiastic about what he's going to be this year, and he had a good game one with a walk or two, and then he had that bullet double off the right field wall. But yeah. Let me pull up the chat. Reminder, if you could, drop a like on the stream. Does help out a great deal. Subscribe if you're new. These watch parties we're doing every single game. Just probably won't do one a weekend, but I've explained that to you guys enough by now. So subscribe if you're new. Drop a like on the stream, and let me pull up the chat, and we'll kick it here for a few more minutes. I do gotta, before first pitch, in about 5 minutes, run out to my other room and get my other screen recording going. But other than that, man, we're pretty much kicking. Let me pull you guys up. Yo, we got 340 people in here. That's fucking amazing. Let's go. On a pregame, hell yeah. Let's go. What up, yo? We got a few super chats in here. Actually, Adam sent me $20 again, and we're going to talk about Trevor Bauer. We'll talk about him in 1 second. Let me get to this real quick, though. The Fridge 7285, appreciate you, bro, sends in a super chat. At what point do you move on from Stanton? I mean, listen, man, with all due respect, I think we're well past that conversation. One, I mean, I feel silly even saying this because I don't want to trade him, but he's untradeable. But listen, man, we just found out, and again, for those just joining, Stanton's swinging. He's responding well, finally, to the third PRP that he got. Boone said it's been a really good few weeks. So what we're hearing is, good chance we do get Stanton back this year. I don't want to bank on a timetable of, I'm still going to assume, he's back in the second half, which whatever. Come back in August, dude. Be ready for October. Who wants to move on from Stanton? I mean, listen, there's no bigger flex, in my opinion, than a player who, even if you're great during the regular season and show up in the playoffs. There's almost, and Stanton's been fine in the regular season before. He had a good regular season last year, but there's something even better about a guy who has some issues regular season. In Stanton's case, it's really just injuries or whatever. But then you just know, come October, he's gonna show up, and not just show up be a capable player. I mean, he's one of the greatest postseason performers of all time. So given the fact we know he's not, at least as of now, again, knock on wood. I'm a big knock on wooder. Who wants to get rid of Stanton? You know what I'm saying? He's going to come back, and when he's back, it's playoff time. That's where he's bonds. Bonds. I had a bubble in my throat when I said that. But, appreciate the question, man. You're the man. I appreciate you. Sweet Red Up sends in a super chat. Appreciate you, man. Says, you're the GOAT, Dan. This sweet bet hit like crack. Yeah, man. I'm not forget scoring like crazy. I'd be so down today just for a business like usual Sunday win. Now, I'll take 20 runs again, obviously, but let's just fucking play some good, clean baseball today. And speaking of, the defense obviously has to be better. I don't want to just assume Pablo Reyes is awful defensively, but going off that one-game sample size yesterday, I'd like to think we're in a better spot with Waldo at third. And then there was just, some weird plays. Max Fried had an error too. And what was it? Reyes had, I think, 2 errors, if not 3. One wasn't counted as an error. That ball that was off his glove that went into foul territory. Maybe that was the second one. Volpe had an error that was kind of annoying, but I'm not reading too much into that yesterday. You just obviously hope, we don't run into those issues again. But, yeah. All right, Adam, let's talk about this. My man, send in the $20 super chat. You're the fucking go. I appreciate you. Dan, do you think Trevor Bauer would be toxic in the locker room? He's a great pitcher and could help us. Yeah, listen, this is always just the way I have to address it because, there is I don't want to say a stigma revolving around these sort of takes, but, I'm not one of those people that the second there's some sort of accusation, all right, see you later, this guy's obviously an awful person. I try to believe every report that comes, not try to believe, I'll give reports the benefit of the doubt because what do I really know? A lot of times, though, I mean, there can be BS reports, there can be stuff that, is initially put out that leads people to believe a certain thing, and then we find out later it's not true. Trevor Bauer, that does not appear to be the case. Now, there's been a bunch of accusers, and there's stuff we can get into past the accuser, the girls stuff. I mean, this dude, the conversation we're having right now, Adam, and I appreciate it again, the super chat, thank you so much, and you're my guy. We could have been talking about this 4 years ago about his, clubhouse culture. This was a conversation even before any of these legal battles came up. The way I see it is this, and then we'll get to him, the pitcher, which is really the main conversation here, but the odds that Bauer didn't do any of this stuff they're accusing him of, is very, very slim. And then you factor in he's not that great of a pitcher these days. Now, would he be serviceable? And if he was a great dude, could he, maybe pitch a 4-year in the big leagues or better? Sure. But the guy hasn't exactly been lighting up. What is it? He's in the DR now, the Mexican League, Japan. I mean, he's been good, but it's not like he's automatic going to come over and put up a 2.5 or even a 3.5. So it almost is starting to turn into the Colin Kaepernick situation where it'd be 2022 when people are still discussing the possibility of him getting a job. We're not there just yet, but given the fact he's, in my opinion, not a clear-cut option of like this guy's going to be good. And then you factor in, and for some people this is like the bigger thing. For me, it's just there's enough there to where like I'm kind of good off him regardless. Then all the other reasons too, there's a good chance he did at least one of these things he's been accused of. He just doesn't seem like a great guy, and he hasn't for a long time. So Bauer will not be signed by the Yankees. Again, I'm not one of those people that like you mention any sort of controversial player, which Bauer certainly is. And there's reason to dislike Bauer. I'm not trying to make it seem like, I don't want Bauer. I don't want Bauer. There are times where, and this goes outside of the baseball industry, I mean, shit changes all the time. Or 1 second you think this dude did something bad. Not talking about Bauer, talking about like, a couple weeks ago, I think I brought this example up, but Jonathan Majors, Marvel casted him out of everything because there was some, not some stuff. I mean, he like did some shit with his girlfriend. We didn't know the full story. And it was like, Jonathan Majors is a bad dude. Everybody cut ties with him. And then a few months later, it's like, maybe it wasn't as bad as we thought. And all of a sudden, Jonathan Majors is maybe getting roles again. And then now, a week ago, like we hear audio of shit that happened with his girlfriend. So like this shit's always changed. That's why I don't try to have like a clear-cut, defined opinion on any of it. But just in the case of Bauer, he's not even, in my opinion, good enough to be having this conversation. And again, just to wrap it up, there's a good chance he did do like we know Bauer's a bad dude, man. Like he is a bad dude. So no, that's not gonna happen. But appreciate you, Adam. Respect the question, but I'm all right. Sean D with a $5 super chat, my man. What up, brother? Appreciate you, man. Says, what's up with Volpe's bat? Do you think that will really affect his hitting performance this year? Yeah, man. I mean, with the bat stuff, first thing obviously I'll say is like anybody who's freaking saying like, it's an illegal bat, like Yankees are cheating, like you're on crack. The MLB, I almost said the MLB approved the bats, obviously, and there's certain, what's it called? The qualifications for the bat to be legal, and all what they've done with the chisel barrel or whatever way you want to describe it falls within the regulations of what MLB allows. So that's no concern there. And as for the results, just 2 games, and not everybody's using it, but with Volpe, I mean, how could you not pay attention to it? He's looked great, and he's hitting for power. I think Jazz is using it as well. He went deep yesterday. Bellinger, I think also. Not everybody's using it. It's only, I believe, a handful of guys. But, yeah. So appreciate you guys so much. We'll be active in the chat, of course, throughout the entire game. I got to go turn on my screen recording in the other room. So let me, you know what? Game's going to get going in a moment. I'm going to play the first thing homers from yesterday again one more time. We got Kay, Girardi, and O'Neill in the booth again. That was awesome yesterday. Let me get this recording going real quick. I'll keep the lineup up, though.
9 home runs until yesterday.
So yeah, kick back, relax, chat. We're chilling for the next few hours. For the next minute or so, talk amongst yourselves. I gotta take care of business real quick. We didn't even talk about Judge, by the way. But again, what is there really to say about Judge? He's fucking Judge. Yeah, I'm gonna play the first inning again, really quick while I get the screen recording going out there.
Goldschmidt swings at the first pitch and lofts it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall, see ya! There's a leadoff hitter, 1-0 Yanks. That is the first home run by a Yankee first baseman in 67 games. Bellinger lost one deep to right center. There it goes into the bleachers. See ya! Back to back. It is 2-0 Yanks.
2 pitches, 2 home runs. The fastball's not getting by him.
That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya! Back to back to back. 3-0 Yankees.
All right, Michael, how do you top this as a first inning? 3 pitches, 3 home runs. The Yankees on fire here early.
First time in Yankee history leading off a game with 3 straight home runs.
I'm going to play it one more time. Give me a second.
Goldschmidt swings at the first pitch and lofts it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall, see ya! There's a leadoff hitter, 1-0 Yanks. That is the first home run by a Yankee first baseman in 67 games. Bellinger lost one deep to right center. There it goes into the bleachers. See ya! Back to back. It is 2-0 Yanks.
2 pitches, 2 home runs. The fastball's not getting by him.
That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya! Back to back to back. 3-0 1-0 Yankees.
All right, Michael, how do you top this as a first inning? 3 pitches, 3 home runs.
All right, yo. I did see somebody ask why we're not showing the Wells homer. The Wells homer was awesome. The back-to-back-to-back was fucking insane. So that's why I was showing that. I mean, there's so much. I could have showed way more from the entire game yesterday, of course. But, all right, yo. Lineup is in. Obviously, it's been in for like 3 hours. We're going to get the box score up in a moment. And then, first pitch in just a second. Again, Strowman on the bump. First start of 2025. Again, I feel fine about Strowman. Like, Strowman, the pitcher, is a good, solid, good chance you get a quality start out of him. Not so much today. I won't bank on 6 innings, but pitch me through 5. Hell, 3 runs, 2 runs. We'll probably see a good amount of the bullpen today. Defense. Need to have, especially with Strowman going, big-time ground ball guy. And same applies for Fried, but more than the obvious with ground ball guys, you got to have good defense. So hopefully we bounce back in that facet today. But otherwise, man, we're chilling. We're chilling. First pitch coming up in a moment. Got my recordings going. Just waiting on the box score. And yeah, Chet, let's fucking do it, yo. Kick back, relax. Box score's still not in yet. We're chilling though. Again, yo, use code YANKSAV at Huel. 15% off. Get yourself a free gift. 35 grams of protein, yo. What's everybody doing today? Where we at? We chilling at home? Lounging back? That's what I'm doing. Again, I'm like a nice, relaxed tired right now. Like, not a rundown. Like, I don't have a headache or nothing. We're kicking it today, Chet. It looks like we have one more commercial break. Meredith's doing her little spot.
In the game, the 20-9 win over the Brewers. Today, he remains in the leadoff spot, and earlier this spring, he spoke about what it means to him to be wearing pinstripes.
Yeah, I think even just putting on the Yankees uniform is a huge honor. There's been so many great players and great teams, and to get this opportunity is great.
I'm gonna pull you guys up on my iPad. That was a rough stutter.
And try to win and just carry on this tradition. I feel like there's such high expectations with this organization. That's really exciting. It's what I wanted. It's what the guys in the clubhouse want. Whether it's first baseman, like you mentioned, or just this team.
We got 378 in here. That's amazing. What up, yo? Alrighty. Yo, shout out my guy Morgan. Moderating the chat as always. You're my fucking guy, bro. Love you. Yeah, Diesel Dan. We're making our bats up in this piece. Yo, I didn't even mention that. Like, shout out to the analytical department. I know they have a guy from... They mentioned, like, the school he went to. I don't know if it was like a Harvard dude, like some really, really smart dude. I guess it was at the forefront of making this a thing with the bats. And again, it's obviously illegal. I mean, that's a stupid conversation really even to be having. But of course, people on Twitter are having that conversation. That's innovative, man. I mean, that's awesome. That's the kind of shit. Like, that's what having these fucking Yale dudes, like, that's the kind of shit I want to see. I mean, this is something that we're leading the pack in right now. I mean, nobody else has done this till now. We'll see how it goes long term. Just 2 games, but. It's good shit. MIT, what up? Thanks, Morgan. No way that's a real ad on Yes. What a joke. I didn't see it, Toasted Foolery. What up, William? How we going, yo? Why the iPad? Only because I don't like to have it on my, for this computer right here, I have, like, my program up. So over here, I can have, the chat. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, I think, yeah, we're getting going, yo. We're getting going. Let me try to get this box score up if ESPN... is ready. Looks like they are. All right, yo. Chat, kick back, relax, drop a like on the stream if you don't mind. And, what else is there for me to say, chat? We're fucking chilling. That's great. That's great. That's not Marcus Stroman's line.
Well, first half and second half, the last 2 years have been extremely different. Last year, a 3.51 in the first, a 5.
What'd you guys do last night? Kicking it? Chilling?
He's going to need to speed it up. Marcus has a tendency to be a little slow to home, 25 for 30 in stolen bases, but he's done a good job against the Brewers. They've only stolen 2 bases in 8 starts. And this has been a real good draw.
All right, yo. I think we're locked and loaded, baby. Let's go. Shout out Huel, code YANKSAV. Get 50% off. 35 grams of protein, ready to drink meals. 27 vitamins and minerals, convenient as hell. And here we go, baby. Box score in. Strowman's ready. Terang's ready. First pitch is a strike. And here we go. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. Game 3, going for the sweep.
See what he did last year, played in 155 games. Pitch inside.
I'll talk about some of the challenges playing days like.
Of course, today, yo, it's like 45 freaking degrees after it was like 80 yesterday. Let's go, Stro. What up, crazy man? Nah, John, I did not hit the gym this morning, no, but we definitely will. I have to go back to my parents' house, and after I do highlights today, I'm going to go to the gym before they close at 7. I'm going to do a nice little chest day. Did back yesterday. But yeah, now this morning, bro, I was a fucking slug. I was a big-time meatball. Line to left field, that's a base now. Oh, good. What up, Nell? Yeah, drop a like, drop a like. Drink a case of White Claws, celebrating Yankees 20 runs and rip some top series. Let's go, dude. What up, Tom? I haven't been into the baseball card game in a while. Voice crack. Back in the day, yo, I used to, every day after leaving middle school, my dad would drive me to Target. I'd grab 8 quarters. Back when they were, only $1.99 a pack. And I had to buy, I was big time into it. I haven't been that way in a bit, but usually once per year, or at the beginning of the year, I'll get 1 pack. I haven't done that this year. Maybe I will. That's a night, though, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, so Mike says they hired a scientist from MIT to break down where the ball is hitting the bat from individual players, and they're moving the weight on the bat. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Trump, stop blowing shit up, all right? Can you stop spamming? I'll have to kick you out just because it's annoying. Does a warehouse have a gym? Nah, but that would be sick. That would be sick.
7 times. He does take that one for a strike.
Do you know what I like there? The little slide step. I mean, that will shut down a running game if you can do that and not lose any of your stuff.
Good pitch. Let's go, Stro. Give me 5 innings today, yo. Give me 5 innings and 3 runs.
On the outside corner and then a sinker coming back at the
same
respect,
location. Bro. That tells me you're not annoying. Some people come in here like too spam.
Too.
Why? Because it's just like inbred behavior, Mr. Trump. I'll see your comment regardless if you put it in 5 times. I want you to be here, Mr. President.
Let's take a look at the Yankee defense. Dominguez,
Bellinger, and Judge. Will we seal save us? I mean, yo, I love Heel, and he'll be back at some point, but we're chilling right now. Facts, Tommy. Let's go. What up, Matt? How you doing, brother? That's a good pitch.
Just got a piece.
The very early on through 10 pitches, the location looks pretty good with the sinker.
Don't burn bridges. Because it looked going into spring training.
Oh, my bad, Trump. My bad. Yo, I love that. If you're going to be a regular in here, dude, I love that your name is Donald Trump. It's like, responding to Trump. What up, Trump?
But then Cole went down, and Heel went down, and Schmidt that started.
No politics, chat. We watch baseball only.
Marcus Strowman's now the 3rd starter in the Yankee rotation. So
unless you can somehow incorporate extraterrestrial
yeah, I remember Joe Torre
plans from the government into this conference. Then I'll talk politics. We're talking aliens, I'll talk politics.
A few too many starters here right now, but things have a way of working out. Here he is starting game number 3.
Let's go, Shro. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Churio. So that's a good pitch too, man. The sinker's moving. Outside, obviously, but I saw that, William. Yeah, Devers, rough opening series for him, huh?
Just off the outside corner.
Is that...
But by going to 3-2, you got to believe Terang will be in motion.
Is Red Sox Rangers, is that series done? Is it over? Because, yo, no, inside part of the bat. That's not gone. That's not gone. No way. No shot, dog. Nice play, Belly. Attaboy. It's a nice catch. It's a really nice catch. Let's go, chat. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nice ass play. Bellinger's awesome. Strowman clapping is cool. That's a nice play, dog. I like that. Oh, yeah.
Probably in the bullpen.
I was surprised to see that the Mets-Astros, that was their last game yesterday, so the Mets just off today on Sunday? That's weird.
From Cody Bellinger.
I figured they would be like we were last year, because the Astros had the Dome, obviously, 4-game opening series, but I think they wrapped up yesterday.
He got ahead there 0-2 and ends up being a 3-2 count.
Yeah.
Try to put him away a little bit quicker so they don't.
Willie Mays type catch, kind of. Chat. Oh no, never. My bad.
Toward the line is Judge.
Attaboy, Cap. Yo, we're a fucking ball club, chat. We're a ball club. I might get that Bellinger homer. I'm gonna get that Bellinger coming posted on Yanks ad. Is that obnoxious, chat?
Record 9 home runs yesterday and 20 runs. So. Let's see how they
okay, so Red Sox Rangers playing at 2:30.
We've kind of touched that.
I can post that catch, right? That wasn't.
Marcus Strowman now making game 3.
That's not me being a homer. That was a nice catch. What do you think, Jack? Can I post that catch?
Clean it up. I mean, you can look at it 2 ways here. You can clean it up with the broom and sweep this series.
Bellinger's awesome, man. I love Cody Bellinger.
5 errors yesterday, the most in a game for the Yankees since 2018.
And so far in the first, 2 pretty good defensive plays, one by Bellinger, and Judge going to the line there. Hall's in as well.
Right. Judge's was routine.
0-1 count on William Contreras.
Aren't too many games where you make 5 errors and win by 11 runs.
No. Offense can cover up a few things, but if you're in the manager's office, Joe, and I'm sure you did it many times, you sit there and you say, you know what, we're not going to score 20 runs every day. You have to play solid baseball day in and day out to win.
Home plate umpire is Ryan Blakeney. Let's take a look that he is hitter-friendly. Fewer inside strikes, fewer high strikes on right-handed batters, and Ryan in his 11th big league season. Junior Valentine.
Bro, B-writers really just do play-by-play.
The crew chief at second, Chuck Gibson, is over third.
Some of these notifications might be turned off.
It's hard to write with gloves on. You know that? I got these big, thick gloves on. I can't even read my own writing.
One sec. Yeah, I'm just posting the Bellinger catch.
But you know what? It's either write well or freeze. And I'll write bad. How's that?
Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw to second.
Get that ball.
And it gets by Chisholm, but backing up is Bellinger. Stolen base.
Good shit, Stroh.
We're chilling.
Joe touched on it. 50 stolen bases.
All right, Bellinger
from
catch
Terrain
is
last year.
posted, chat.
Good jump there. Austin Wells kind of short top.
Hey, what up, Jacob?
Looked like he had a chance to get
How you doing, brother?
Yeah,
Do you stream on Twitch too? Nah, just YouTube. Yo, I thought, what are you watching on, Nell? Is mine behind, you're saying, or what you're watching on? I'm using MLB TV.
3-2.
Ooh, Williams says I should get a Bellinger jersey.
Because Bryce Terang missed
I like
the last
that.
4 games.
You know what I might do? I might get like I'll get like some jerseys too. Like I gotta get like a Bellinger jersey, like a Goldschmidt jersey. Anyways. So we'll see how often Strowman misses a lot. At least last year, he misses a lot on the edges because that's obviously how he pitches. But it seems when he goes outside, that's a lot of times where his walks come. He's missing outside.
Instead of a good sinker, ground ball, get out of the inning.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I think
let's just play out. But
he gets ahead, he goes for the strikeout.
I thought about. Oh damn, you are behind them now. Yeah, I'm using MLB TV.
The more
but
sees you, the better chance
what's it called?
Of getting hit. I mean, it's like the second
Have you guys heard of that playback
thing?
It's like playback.tv. Now I'm not doing it, but at first I got pretty excited because MLB TV has. I don't know what you would call it, but like MLB TV is with playback TV, and how that is what pitch is that? Sinker. Nice pitch. That's a nice pitch. It'd be like a watch party that you can watch with the game if you have MLB TV. So it's like you could sign into MLB TV, and then it'd be like my watch party with the actual game on.
A walk.
Cool in theory. It is cool. It is cool. But how many people have MLB TV? And also, shit. Let's see. They're going to send him. Judge probably can't get him. Yeah. All right, 1-0 Brewers. Chat, we got a game today, yo. We got a game. This ain't going to be easy. That's fine. You also can't stream it to YouTube. So, cool idea. Maybe that is an option in the future, but for right now, we're chilling with this, yo. Just YouTube. But all right, 1-0 Brewers. All good.
And you see that kind of just flatten out. And a cut fastball to a lefty has to end up.
Stroh looks a mess. I wouldn't go that far just yet, Sam.
Was able to find a hole on the right side.
Just 1-0. We're chilling. I mean, keep it here.
All of a sudden,
I do not like Bowers. This matchup right here, Bowers against Strowman.
You're up 1-0 here in the first.
But let's see.
And a dangerous hitter at the plate that has a lot of power. You look at what he did last year. I mean, that's not in a lot of at-bats. It's only 300 at-bats. 12 homers. And
forgot to get a new water this morning, so this is fucking yesterday's. I'm going to have to fill it up with Hoboken Tap.
First pitch strikes from Strowman.
Better when it's a death live on stream. Nice pitch. Dude, the sinker's moving nice. I think Strowman, he's looking fine so far.
He actually pitched the bottom of the 8th inning for Milwaukee in a blowout game, and he got judged to line out.
That guy looks like a beast. Look at that, like the worn out Yankee hat with the starter jacket on. That's classic.
A breaking ball.
Nice pitch, dude. Let's go. Word, that was 0-2. All right, chat, we're chilling. 1-0. That's all good. That is all good. But yeah, yo, lineup same as yesterday, 1 through 6. Jason's back though. Rice is in. I keep saying Jason is back. Jason was playing yesterday. He was DHing. Rice is back, and Waldo is back. So, again, for those that weren't in the pregame, we're facing a right-hander. So, at first I was like, they're going with Goldie still leading off. That's like the lefty thing. But Savali has reverse splits, which I'm gonna pull up right now because I didn't look at the exact numbers. But that is what rumor has it. Aaron Savali stats. Let's see, chat. We'll just get like his OPS versus lefties and righties last year. All right, so Savali. All right, well, average-wise, lefties hit 254 off him, righties hit 250, but that doesn't do nothing for me. I need, like, OPS. You know what? Let me go to Baseball Reference, like an actual baseball fan. I do like MLB.com still. Like, I will use, if I'm just looking for players, like how many home runs he has, like, I like MLB.com's layout still. Now I forgot who I'm looking up. Yeah, Savali. Splits. I want to get his OPS. His lefty-righty OPS last year. Okay, so this is a fucking lie. Lefties had a 777 OPS against him. Righties 734 last year. Let's see 23. I mean, I'm not stressing about it too hard, but... Dude, the reverse splits are not as drastic at all as everybody made it out to be. I mean, whatever. It's no big deal. And again, you can just go off the logic of if it's not fixed, or if it's not broken, don't fix it. Whatever. Anyways, let's do it. Yo, what up, Goldie? You fucking dog. Is he doing high socks today? Or is he just pulling that up for
last year with Tampa Bay and Milwaukee,
to do what he was doing?
8 and 9.
Box score? It's there. I just pulled the lineup because we're due up.
Well, the change of scenery was good for Aaron Savali. A 5.07 ERA, 17 starts with Tampa, but came over to Milwaukee in early July, 3.53. His cutter, it's a cut above.
Yeah, so Savali was good with Milwaukee last year.
When he went to Milwaukee, hitters hit only 160.
Let's go, Goldie.
310.
Or no high socks. Goldie wearing high socks would have been
bad draw for him. I mean, 6.32, including the postseason.
I remember when
the Yankees, his ERA in 7 starts.
What was it? It was some sort of... I don't think it was a 2012 game in Boston where they wore the old uniforms. So there was a game where CeCe was wearing high socks. It was some, like...
Second game in his career.
I forget if we were wearing throwback. I just remember CeCe wearing high socks, and that was probably the most egregious, like...
22 home runs.
Don't ever do that again, high socks wearing player I've ever seen. Some players just can't do it. Which again, Goldie's not. I just thought I saw him before. Let's go, chat. MLB TV or whatever. You know, Stream East. Dan, what do you think about some of the at-bats? I mean, really good. Unless you're about Strowman, I thought looked good in the first, honestly. Like, his stuff looked solid. Still pitching a little too hard on the edges. But first inning, 1-0. Let's hit, yo.
Runs and 96 runs batted in. Now, you might wonder, why is Goldschmidt, a right-handed batter, leading off against Savali, a right-handed pitcher? They call it reverse split, so Savali is more effective against lefties than righties. So Aaron Boone said, well, let's...
Yeah, there must be... They probably definitely... I mean, definitely they do. Not probably, but advanced metrics, for sure. Going off, you know, Rourke metrics, average and OPS, the lefty-righty splits are not that stark a difference, but... Again, whatever. Overanalyzing. Really don't care. Ripped! Go, chat. Good start.
Goldschmidt leads off with a single.
I think it also helps if you're 4 for 6 now with a single, 2 doubles, and a homer. That'll get you a lot of at-bats against the starter.
He tries to run this ball to the outside corner and it ends up in the middle of the plate. Goldschmidt, I think, yesterday by hitting that home run, you know, getting that monkey off his back.
Scoreboard?
As far as getting your first
my bad.
away. Looks really good at the plate now.
Yeah, and I think with the slow start he had last year, you don't want it to get in your head.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Let's go, Belly.
Bellinger takes
Savali's four-seam is 89. Oh, wow.
Bellinger with his first Yankee home run.
I did, Matt. Relax. God damn.
4 for 7
Let's go,
in the
Belly.
first 2 games against Milwaukee.
You think about how much the first 2 hitters in the Yankees lineup have seen these Milwaukee pitchers, because they're both, one's with the Cubs and Goldie was with the Cardinals. So there's a lot of recognition there for these types of pitchers against them.
3-0. Judge on deck, chat. Hey, what up, Donna? Good to see you. How are you?
So Cody has 1 home run with the Yankees. His dad
there's a torpedo bat.
hit 12 home runs in his time with the Yankees, and those are the only 12 in his big league career. He also won 2 World Series with the Yankees. 3-0. 3-1.
There's that cutter that he's going to throw in, but he also likes to backdoor to lefties, and he'll throw a couple different breaking balls a curveball that's more of a 12-6, and then he's got that sweeper that it's kind of going to get in on lefties too. Try to back foot it.
Oh, get out! Fuck. Yeah, all good.
Deep to right, but foul.
All good. He crushed that shit, yo.
The Brewers line up this way defensively.
Sorry, Chad. I'm a little bit jumpy with barrels. It's these new torpedo bats. That shit was smoked, though, yo. I mean, quite clearly, like, if I waited a millisecond, I would obviously know it's one foul, but he ripped the shit out of that ball.
Cody will hit his 13th home
All right,
run.
3-2. Let's go, Belly. 2-strike Belly, yo.
Figured that out yet.
Give it some thought.
But the 451-foot home run yesterday, the longest of his career distance-wise.
We're way behind schedule, though. You know, we went 12 pitches into the game, 4 pitches into the game yesterday with 4-0, wasn't it?
Three-two. Center field.
All good.
Wynn takes it in.
No, my ball.
In to make the play. He took a step
My ball,
back
my blitz
first,
ball fell.
and then had a
Yo,
run
Chet,
into-
I really... Who wants to take some at-bats? I want to get on the fucking mound soon. And I'm talking not blitzball, baseball.
Listen to the outfield. It is night and day the way the ball is.
I'm trying to join a league, but like
cold weather. I mean, everybody knows.
high school vibes though, like I was such a I was straight up a PO, and that remains the case. Like I ain't trying to hit or play no defense or anything. So I gotta find a league that lets me do that. There's probably many leagues. Let's go, Cap.
8 degrees. Today it's 44.
Yeah, it's chilly out, yo.
Lights are on here at the stadium.
Wouldn't be surprised if they're calling for showers.
The sun simply a
So
rumor yesterday.
keep that in mind
Sun
before you
was
go
bathing the
outside.
field most of the
It is
game.
cloudy out, at least in the northeast. Let's go, Cap.
The 0-1.
Oh wow, good take.
1-1 on Judge. Judge's first home run yesterday was 468 feet. That's the 7th.
That was a bomb, dude. Like, there's so many, because of yesterday was so amazing. There's like little things that get like, at least for me, overlooked. Like watching that Judge home back, like that was off the upper deck and left. Good take. Ball. That's a ball.
Really taken to
Not an awful call, but I would have called that a ball.
14 games in his career.
I would have called that a ball,
He has
Chad.
8 home runs and 19 ribbies hitting.
I have an almond
400.
croissant. Forgot about that.
So 9 ribbies this season, tied for most of
I got it
the two
warmed
games
up, but
in
that was like
Major
2
League
hours
History,
ago, so it's
two
probably a
others.
little chilly now. I'll put it in the microwave. Nope. Go, chat.
I know you like
I got
this
you
ball.
guys up.
9 home runs for the
Dan is a
Yankees.
crash. Yeah, I ain't even crashing now. I'm like the most calm I've ever been on a watch party.
695 feet yesterday.
Yo, I will say for
Essentially
post fucking
2.5
drinking like 10
Empire State
Surfsides, 10
Building.
Waterbirds, and Mexican Mule yesterday. Normally I'd be like, this is where I start to be like, post day drinking, tweaking. I'm fucking chilling. Maybe it's just because it's baseball season. Dan, what are your thoughts on Strowman? Oh, we've talked about it a good amount. What up, Luna? Strowman's fine. Gets paid a lot for what's technically a 6 starter entering the year, but he'll give you a chance to win more often than not. That's just fine.
Goldschmidt
And I think he looks okay today. I really do.
on
Through one
Aaron
inning.
Judge, one
Let's
man
go,
out.
Cap. 3-2.
Goldschmidt stays put. Driven deep to left field. He's done
Again.
it
Again, chat. Again.
A monster two-run
Again.
run. Can't keep him in the park.
Unbelievable.
2-1 Yanks.
Unbelievable. Let's go, Chad. Let's go. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? It's going to be every day. It's going to be every day. Get ready for 70. Get ready for him to chase Bonds. That's what we're in for this year. Playoffs will get here when they get here, and then that's a separate conversation that we'll address when that time comes. But I mean, for now, dude, like, what else can you say besides what we've said the last fucking 6 years? We're watching one of the greatest players of all time every fucking day. And dude, forget one of the greatest. We're watching the greatest right-handed hitter in baseball history, and in my opinion, the greatest of all time. Playoffs aside, I do have to say that. But between the modern-day pitching and doing it roid-free, it's incredible. Incredible. He did it again, Chad. He fucking did it again.
The temperature doesn't. It's not to keep the ball in the ballpark. No.
Oh, yeah, and the Yankees take the lead, by the way. I mean, come on, dude. This is insane. Unbelievable, bro. It was so just casual. He just did it, and you almost knew he was going to do it. You just knew it, bro. Again!
Yankees have 6 first-inning home runs. Rest of Major League Baseball, 5 in the first inning. And that means 29 other teams have combined for 5.
What's he got now? 4 homers in 3 games? God damn.
That is so big too for your starting pitchers to get them a lead.
Come
where they
on,
can relax,
man.
Where they don't think what one run is going to beat them.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go, chat. Let's get this up on Oh, it is up on Instagram. I get it up on Facebook, and then I'm gonna pull you guys back up.
I would think too, when you're a guy like Aaron Savali, you have 7 different pitches on a cold day. It's got to be tough to find.
That's absolutely
if I find
incredible,
a couple that
dude.
are working, I'm sticking with them.
Oh my god, I can't believe it, dude.
You know, you brought up a good point, Paul. I think sometimes
I get up. I'm doing the YouTube short too. I'm kind of on my shit so far, chat, with the YouTube short highlights. Again, not doing every single one, but obviously like homers and shit. Not one of the greatest, right?
It's really not. I mean,
We gotta. I don't want to get into the whole Judge thing, like because the playoff conversation does make it tough when talking like greatest hitter of all time. But if you're gonna just discuss regular season, I mean, it's not close. And the argument is simple: modern pitching, roid free, and what he's doing right now, nobody else has done. With those in those under that blanket of whatever the fuck. That was a great sentence.
You know, we talked about the bats.
Judge does it again,
and we'll get into it more a little bit later on. But Aaron Judge, you know, he was offered that opportunity. He said, "No, I'm good." He's staying with the same bat.
Judge almost. It sounded like from Judge's quote. He thinks the new bats are pretty stupid.
You know? Can't fix something that's not broken.
That ball jumps pretty well off that one, huh?
He smoked that shit, bro. It was like a slow ass smooth swing. I mean, we know what Judge's swing looks like. It's nothing new, but like.
So here's Judge.
What else is there to say without being redundant, chat? Which I have no problem being redundant.
Again, even
One of my most frequent speaking traits is being redundant. All right, yo. All that shit's up. Let's go. Let's go. 2-1 Yankees lead. We still got a hell of a ball game left. But, we're chilling, chat. We're chilling. How we doing, yo? Oh, we got another super chat. Let's fucking go. You guys are insane. Yo, 500 people in here. Yo, it's amazing. Iran, my man. Iran814. Good to see you again, brother. Sends in a $10 super chat. Fucking love you, dude. Thank you so much. Says, hope that little bro team is enjoying their time with the Snake. The best player in baseball is the New York Yankees. 70 homer season incoming. I mean, yo. Fair enough on that end. Like, I don't even care about, like, the Mets in terms of... Like, they can do their fucking thing. Like, I want them to miss the playoffs, but just because of Soto. Like, somebody asked me yesterday, like, oh, we're going to be hate watching the Mets all year long. Because I tweeted out yesterday, like, I'm hate watching Soto, and I did again last night. And I was like, Soto, yes. Like, all season long, I will be rooting on his downfall, and for the next 15 years, past the next 15 years, like, I'll be following his successes / failures 20 years from now. Like, I truly wish the motherfucker all the worst in the world. And in some way, yo, what's going on right now is good enough for me. Like, we related always back to, like, you know, the girl you went out with for a year, and then, like, you fucking breaks your heart, blah, blah, blah. Well, now it almost feels like we got not a fucking new smoke show in town, because we got the same old one that's been around that's fucking been better than the old one. You win by success. So the Yankees, they do what they're doing right now. Judge does his thing. Volpe just ripped the ball. That's probably caught. Yeah, but hit well. And, like, obviously, playoffs, East, blah, blah, blah. Like, win the fucking World Series, yo. And then, yeah, sure. If the Mets miss the playoffs on top of that, and Soto's first year is a dud in that sense, boy, is that good enough for me, yo. So, fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely. And Ron, I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. Love all you guys. I'm kind of over it. I just hope he never gets a... So, yeah, no, I'm over the whole... I'm over one conversation, and it's, like, to do with the actual negotiations and the contract. I have no interest in, like, discussing how everything went down, like... And that Sports Illustrated article that came out not a couple weeks ago, last week, where Soto was saying, like, the Yankees were initially number one. I don't know if I believe that. Like, I don't care. Like, you are a Met now. And so I hate you now. Like, that's what we're doing. And in a weird way... It's only weird because I try to I'm not like this in real life these days, but with sports I will allow myself to be. Like, I enjoy how much I hate him. I enjoy it. Like, this feels good. And I'm, in a way, like, happy with how everything's played out. You know what I mean? Like, is that me, like, coping? A couple months ago, if I were to see myself saying this, I'd be like, yeah, you're probably coping. But, like, truly, at least as of this moment right now, I'm happy with the way things have played out. This lineup, this team... Soto looking fucking fat in Queens, and he is looking fat, by the way. Like, Chat, can we acknowledge that? And yo, what Morgan said, if you could drop a like in the stream, that helps out a lot. Does Soto not look a little bit chubby? Not even being a dick here. Like, just analyzing. He looks a little bit chubby. something just seems off about him. Now, this is where I'm being, as people would call Michael K, Yankee boy a little bit. But it almost feels like everything's working out the way it's supposed to. Now, if the Yankees don't win the World Series in the end, like, who gives a shit? But what if they do, man? I mean, that would just... It's like, yo, we talked about this example. And this was a coping thing, but a legitimate reason to bring up. Think about when the Yankees got A-Rod. At the time, like in 04, prior to 04, from the Red Sox perspective, it was like, yo, like we just can't fuck it. Like we're done. Like we lost A-Rod to the Yankees. Everybody assumed that the Yankees would go on to win the World Series. And then sure enough, like you let the baseball season play out and we know what happens. Not all that comparable because like the Mets themselves aren't like a rival. And that's why, yo, like I don't feel odd about hating on Soto because like I don't give a fuck actually what the Mets do. For the most part. I do want them to miss the playoffs because of Soto. But it's like, yo, I'm hate watching one motherfucker, not a team, you know? And, like, what is the consequences of it? Like, the Mets don't have any impact on us. That's enough Mets talk for now. You got me on a little bit of a tangent, but...
Joey Ortiz on deck.
What up, Joe? So Joe says, only 158 games to go, Dan. The World Series is closer every day. And, yeah, yo, you know what's so funny, man? This happens every year. And it took a little bit longer this year, I will say, but... Anytime after a disappointing playoff loss, maybe not 2023, I was ready to go like the next day, I guess because we missed the playoffs, obviously. But I remember like after we got bounced by Boston in 18, thinking like, oh man, like am I really ready for another season, man? Like that was torture. I got to go through a whole another regular season. And then sure enough, whether it be like in that case a month later, or 2023 the next day, or this past year after the World Series, like it took a couple months for me to be like officially ready for the season. But here we are, yo, like let's do it. Let's do it. The next 6 months, this is what we're fucking... This is our bread and butter, baby. This is life. And then the playoffs get here. We'll figure things out then. But for now, another baseball season, yo. Speaking of, how about I watch the goddamn game? Oh, box score, what up? Sorry about that. Nice Stro. Well, that'll take a good pitch. I kind of missed it. Cutter.
Well, that's a great located cutter. This is where you want this ball to end up. Just
let's see
on
this
the
shit, yo.
inside corner.
Box score good? Yeah.
To a left.
Oh, that's a nice pitch, Chad. That's a nice fucking pitch.
But again, a lot of pitches. You know, you're getting ahead. A lot.
You like my jacket, Chad? I got it from Target. The Target men's section. Don't want to be indecent though.
Ortiz 2 for 9 in the series so far.
It's a little bit small. That's why I usually only fucking. I wear it fucking with like a. If I wear an actual normal shirt under this, it like.
And we'll see Corbin Burns.
Then it looks like I'm wearing a skirt because
it
always exceeds the length of the jacket.
Left the Orioles after one really good season.
Bro, who cares about Soto? Well, me, Condom. That's why I'm talking about it. I do agree with that logic again. With like, if you say like, who cares about the Mets? Fair on that. But we should stop talking about it. Nice.
Fly ball right field, Judge. 2 outs.
Mostly in April or March, but March/April, overcast day games at Yankee Stadium kind of hit, Chet. I like an overcast game in April. March. Is tomorrow the first day of April? Or is that Tuesday? Tuesday, right? Oh, I gotta pay my credit card. No. Yeah, tomorrow's 31st, right? There's 31 days in March.
Ground ball.
2011 opening day, baby. Attaboy. Yo, okay, yeah. Strowman is looking good through 2. I know the 1 run, but I think his stuff is looking good. Dan, would you rather a Yankees versus Dodgers World Series or Yankees versus Mets? Mets, easy, bro. Easy. I'll take any team that isn't the Dodgers. Now, I'll always go back to it's baseball. Like, you can beat any team in a 7-game series. I mean, there's a world where maybe the White Sox last year could beat the Dodgers in 7 games. I mean, that's maybe exaggerating a little bit, but we can beat the Dodgers, but you tell me we're facing the Mets in the World Series? Please. Please, please, please. Yep, 31 days. Strowman was never really bad. He just wasn't great. Yeah, that's fair, Will. That's fair. I agree. I think Strowman, not to be redundant again, but like the pregame we said it a lot. Strowman, the pitcher, is pretty much a guy that you figure will give you a chance to win, and that could be a quality start, could be 5 innings, 3 runs. Like, his numbers, like, he was better last year than his numbers suggest. Now, that's not me saying what I talk about with Rodon, where there's literally 26 or 27 starts worth of a sub-3 ERA. He just had a brutal June. Strowman, like, there were some rough months kind of all over. Like, June was not great for him. End of the year was not great for him. But overall, man, like, it was a 4 ERA, is the way I see it. So, we'll see what happens this year. But honestly, off to a good start. Yeah, that was brutal, Connor. That was brutal. Yeah, good shit, Stro. Good shit. What's Jason's OPS? It should say it right there. I mean, 160 OPS like in the 500s, but obviously who cares? Yo, for the lineup, I actually initially had, so obviously projected 2025 WRC plus is what I've been rolling with through the offseason, the first couple of days here. I put in the actual WRC pluses, but it just felt like ridiculous because it was just like 400, 300. Judge was like 500. It was like ridiculous numbers, and obviously because the Yankees have hit really well, mostly from yesterday. We'll probably start doing actual stats in the lineup for the D-back series come Tuesday. But in the player pages, I've had their stuff. Yeah, and that guy's chilly. What is the actual weather? I know they said it, but I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm looking for warmth any way I can get it at this point.
Let's go, Wells.
There's a strike.
Michael, you know it's cold. When you pour a cup of coffee, and by the end of the inning, it's
54.
cold. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to rain tomorrow. It's going to be 71, but it's going to rain tomorrow. Good eye, Wells. Might rain Tuesday, too. Yo, Tuesday I'm fucking stoked for, chat. Let's see, 7 o'clock game, right? Yeah, word. So, yeah, off Monday, tomorrow. But then Tuesday is like, almost like,
Missed chunks of 3 straight.
it's like the second opening day in a way, because that's like the opening day of just like, baseball is now officially part of life, where like we'll work our days, like do our fucking thing, whether you're 9 to 5 or whatever, but then, or school, I don't know, whatever you guys are doing in your day to day, but like you come home and you have a Yankee game on, like it's a whole other thing come Tuesday, and we'll of course be live for that. Real quick, and then I want to watch the game, but I really am gonna try to plan on doing. I want to do an MLB The Show stream tomorrow night when they're off. Gotta make sure I get like my John Boy work done and shit. But I'll schedule it hopefully by the morning if it's definite. Wells down on strikes. We're gonna definitely try to do a franchise stream tomorrow because one dead. We're in the D-back series. I think we played the first game. Maybe did we finish the D-back series? No, did we? We might have. Either way, we're gonna try to do a franchise stream tomorrow. Night. Probably late-ish, like 8. We'll do that, and we'll watch whatever games are on or something.
So I think hitters swing over the top of it a lot.
All right, let's go, Jason. What do you say, huh?
Dominguez fouls it away. Also with a much shorter
Jason looks
windup,
beast.
Try to keep things simpler, and the way he got there, interestingly enough, his first step was throwing a football to disassociate himself from throwing a baseball.
Where's my damn blitzball chat?
Interesting.
No back angle. No back angle camera. There it
was in
is.
Cincinnati. I walked out on the field and Nolan Ryan was throwing a football. And, you know, it's just a way of getting arm strength.
Here's where I think we might have to get a little cozy, chat.
That elbow
might have to get a little bit cozy.
From the pronation of
0-2 on Jason. Popped him up.
Popped up off the bat of Dominguez. Done in foul territory, running towards the stands. He makes the play. 2 away.
Yeah, I agree, Connor. I agree.
Opening up with the Milwaukee Brewers, and you were talking about Savali, how he did so well for them coming down the stretch.
Let's go, Rice.
You know what? The Milwaukee Brewers are one of those teams that are pretty much overachievers. I mean, they've made the playoffs 6 out of the last 7 years. Before that, only 4 other times. So this organization, I know they're not in the best division of baseball, but they know how to play baseball. They build around young players, and they figure out a way because they've gotten rid of a lot of good players and still very competitive.
And they've done it, for me, a lot by building a really strong bullpen year after year after year. And at one point, I remember doing a series where Milwaukee was in the playoffs. I think they were playing the Dodgers in maybe the NLCS. And Woodruff and Corbin Burns were in their bullpen. I mean, that's how strong that bullpen was.
Oh, dude! No way! How did he hit that, bro? That was a ball, dog! Let's go! Let's go, man! Let's go, Rice! Let's go, chat! That is amazing! Let's go! Dude! Chat, am I tweaking right now, or is that pitch like 2 inches inside? That was awesome. That was awesome, chat.
Contagious. I guess home runs.
Let's go.
I mean, this is just
I mean, it was really just mainly awesome because fucking Rice is going to hit, man. Rice is going to hit. For those that are out of the loop, we've talked about it a lot. But, yo, this dude in the minor leagues, full year's worth, basically, from 23 to 24. What is it, 152 games? Look at that, 44 home runs this dude hit in the minor leagues. 1.07 OPS.
And what do you say?
That is amazing. Let's go. Yankees lead 3-1.
Down and in, and that's
Let's go, Chad.
First of all, he threw it to Ben Rice.
That was some impressive shit, man.
Right field seats.
That was some impressive fucking shit.
0-1 on Cabrera.
Let me get this up on Yanks
Go
Ave.
up and down this lineup, Joe. There are certain people.
Let's go, chat.
Important.
Let's go.
Ben Rice at sinker just didn't quite stay in there enough, and he was able to put the barrel on it. Back to my point, there's certain guys in the lineup that are more important to get off to good starts, and I think Ben Rice is one of those guys.
That's Duncan. Nice. That's a nice catch. That's a really nice catch. Whatever. Let's go, Rice. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. BRB, I'm going to make sure my recording out there is all good.
He had no ideas about this, no chance to catch this. Somebody in the second deck, though, got a souvenir on Rice's home run.
Thanks to this waterfront hotel on Booking.com, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no, we're keeping tabs on our rivals.
We love Boston.
Hun. With so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
The business of sports, where every move is strategic and fiercely competitive. Join Cohn Resnick as top industry executives open their playbooks with insights to put your business at the forefront. Welcome to the business of sports.
Pampers Cruisers 360 has a stretchy waistband with up to 100% leak-proof fit.
Any given Saturday. And a little work. And a little play. Hey, little help? And a truck that says no to nothing.
Hey, Dad. Can we give them a ride?
Yeah. The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
I miss you.
When you think about it,
Are you coming home?
I'll be there when you wake up.
half the trips the world takes.
Alright, Chad, fuck it. We're doing a Sunday Waterbird. Why not?
It's the feeling
Ben Rice just crushed a ball.
to get back.
Fucking however many feet that was. I think we can celebrate, Chad. That's okay. That's okay. Cheers, Chad. Just one. Just one.
Which is why we try to make
And word, Facebook is finally automatically putting my Instagram videos on Facebook again, so that saves me some time. That I'll put on as a YouTube short as well. This is amazing. This is really... Now remember, chat, there's going to be lows this season. It could start tomorrow, it could start in 2 weeks.
One out short of getting a win yesterday. He said, listen, if I had made pictures earlier, that wouldn't have been an issue.
But for right now, yo, like I know we're all appreciating this. This is a great first 3 games of the season.
No, I think Max has been through it. He understands it's a really long year. He's here for 8 years. He's not
That is
worried
crazy
about
that how
just
long
1
Boone's
year.
been here, man. Like,
He's also not worried about.
I mean, you could apply it to so many things. Like holy shit, Stanton's been here for, I guess, same deal. This is his 8th year. Because they started at the same time. Judge, like, this is now year 10 of Judge. Like, yo, we're getting fucking old, chat. They're getting old.
Fans to know about you. He said it is all
Not us.
about
We're
winning
eternally
for me.
youthful.
I am a competitor. I don't care about any personal accolades or accomplishments. I just want to make sure we go out there and win games, and I put my team in a position to win games.
That was
every
awesome,
5
dude. That
days.
was
So,
awesome.
Joe, to your point, not worried about
Ben
that
freaking
one
Rice,
win,
baby.
just
That was
focus on
really
the good
impressive,
season.
man. That home run. Like, the actual... Let me slow
1-2
mo
on
this.
Terang. Now between innings.
I mean, man, that's a sinker that just come. I guess it maybe finished kind of on the corner as a strike. But I don't know. It's
They put him on the scoreboard, and crowd gave him a nice ovation.
I'm obviously not a big leaguer and don't know much about hitting.
It was a rough outing
That was
for Cortez
impressive.
yesterday for sure. But I was talking to some of the Brewer broadcasters, and they said Nestor's been unbelievable in spring training.
Right,
He's
that's
helping
all
out
up.
pitchers with change-up grips and stuff like that, trying to impart some advice. But just a bad first outing.
Yo, we have 13 home runs in 3 games.
3-2 on Terang. Let off the
And you can't even be like, oh, that's because, I mean, what like almost every run I want to say we scored game 1. I mean, people won't love this, but I think it was via the homer. But then, like today, we already have 2 home runs, Judge and Rice. And that's incredible, dude. 38, what is it? Not 38, what the fuck? 13 home runs in 3 games. And not even 3 games. 2 games and 2/3, or 2 games and 2 innings.
With Aaron Boone, and he was very invested in what the Yankees were doing.
Strowman's looking good, man. How's my box score? Good?
Because JC
Chilling?
Escara and him come
Just
from
want to check
the
chat. I just
same
got to take care
area.
of a
They
few
knew each other
things.
growing up, played against each other growing up. So he'd text Boone periodically to say, "Is Escara making the team? Is Escara making the team?" And Aaron was finally able to say, "Yep, he is going to be on."
Fucking Judge, man. He's got to feel
We
good.
actually had a jersey exchange on opening day,
Whatever,
which was
man.
pretty cool to see.
That's a dangerous pitch.
Well,
Be careful with that.
unfortunately, Nestor really misinterpreted the rules. You can dye your hair in the old rules. You just couldn't have a mustache or long hair.
How did Nestor not know
He was asked
that?
about that, and he said, "I don't even think about that because I'm not there anymore." But he does have a little bit of a beard going.
One Waterbird,
And Michael,
chat.
he
That's
is
okay.
soon to be a
That's
father.
okay.
His wife is pregnant.
My hair's looking a little
and within
ridiculous.
The next week, she's expected to have a baby. So.
We might have to do a cut soon, I think, chat. Even though I just got a cut,
really
but I feel like
liked
this
that guy. They really
is
did.
fucking long. That was not worth cursing over. I'm
But
sorry.
they had an opportunity
It's not like
to get
it's
one of
not
the best closers in
drastically an
baseball
issue.
and Devin Williams, and Milwaukee needed a starter, and the Yankees had an abundance of starters at the time.
Well, I think both teams, what they did is
Where's your
they
Ben Rice
traded
jersey? Yo!
Position of strength.
It's at home,
An
Connor.
exchange
It's at
of
home. I have a Ben Rice
the
jersey. Yes.
uniforms.
Yes, I do. Good call.
Yesterday, that's pretty cool.
That's something I
Used the
cannot
same
forget.
area,
Not just
faced
that,
each
but I
other
have
probably
I have
many
one
times.
jersey here, and it's the Judge one I wore yesterday that I wore I wear all the time, the spring training one.
All
All my jerseys from like last season. Nice, Stro! He's got some Ks. Is that 3 Ks now? That a boy. He's looking badass. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like my Jazz jersey's at home. My heel jersey, the gray one's at home. I have a few jerseys I got to grab.
Big G Stanton down there today.
Let's go.
And then I talked to Wells, and when I walked away, I was like, you
Yeah,
know
poor
what?
Nestor, man.
These are nice kids, just nice people, and you don't always feel that when you have a conversation, with players. You walk away and like, all right, you're a good player, but you know what? When I walked away from in the locker room today, you got some good people down there.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. You're calling them kids, right?
Yeah, well, when you're 80 like me and you, we're all
80.
kids.
You know why I'm laughing, Joe? Because when I would walk away from O'Neill when he was a player, I go, that guy's not a nice guy.
You didn't say the same story?
This is crazy.
Good player, but not a nice guy.
This is borderline some communist shit going
But
on in
then
my
he came
fucking
up
head
here,
right
he's,
now.
he's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Didn't show that side of yourself.
Stay away from me because you brought your dog.
Cheers, chat.
On your coat. Not on the one hair all over.
That's right, butter's all over me. Like golden retriever.
Pitch. Good
2 and
pitch,
2
good
on
pitch.
Yelich.
I can only imagine some of your thoughts when you went away from our interviews, huh?
Oh my goodness. It was
What
like
a
pulling
nice,
teeth
what a nice guy that guy is.
without Novocaine.
This is a booth, yo. This is a booth. And
Rolling to the
that's
eyes.
obvious, but also like Girardi, I liked a lot last year. But him with O'Neal makes sense why they'd be such a vibe. Hey O'Neal and Girardi, bro. I mean, I love David Cohn. Like I would take him in every booth every day, knowing he's like busy as shit with ESPN, doesn't do as many games. Besides the days where he's in, like give me Kay, Girardi, and O'Neal like every single night. That'd be cool.
Tell some stories. I'm sure she's got plenty.
Let's go, Stro.
Probably got more than I got because half the time I was out of my mind and didn't even remember them.
3-2 on Yelich. Flight out to right in the first. Hit sharply right at
Atta boy. Yo, Stro through 3's pitching well, man. Let's go. That is a good 3 innings.
Strowman. We go to the bottom of the third. Yankees up by 2.
Who we got due up? Top of the lineup due up. I'm gonna play this again, and I got to do something real quick.
Goldschmidt swings at the first pitch and lofts it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall, see ya! There's a leadoff hitter, 1-0 Yanks. That is the first home run by a Yankee first baseman in 67 games. Bellinger lost one deep to right center. There it goes into the bleachers. See ya! Back to back. It is 2-0 Yanks.
2 pitches, 2 home runs. The fastball's not getting by him.
That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya! Back to back to back. 3-0 Yankees. base.
All right, Michael, how do you top this as a first inning? 3 pitches, 3 home runs. The Yankees on fire early.
First time in Yankee history leading off a game.
That's my commercial break, chat. That's my commercial break. Which actually, speaking of commercials, reminder again, use code YANKSAV at Huel. Code YANKSAV at Huel, baby. 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, ready to drink meal. They got chocolate, iced coffee, strawberry, banana, vanilla, and way more as well. Just scan the QR code, yo. Check it out. Help support the show, but more importantly, help support your nutrition. Chat, let me pull you guys up. How we doing, yo? How we doing? A lot of game left, and it is just a 2-run game. But so far, I think we could all agree, so good. Hey, good shit on the poll, yo. Nell or more. I think it's probably Nell. Nell's a big poll guy. I love it. Yeah, how about Devers, man? Yeah, the jersey site kind of got hit by the feds, so. Hey, they're nice jerseys, though. They're nice jerseys. I don't even know what the site is anymore. Yeah. Yo, what? SP, what up, brother? How you doing, man? SP's a fucking long-time legend in this chat. A lot of game left, a lot of home run skill. Hell yeah. What up, Moon Mist? How you doing, yo? Jody's on the Huel again today. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Huel is fire. Luna, you've had Huel? Huel's amazing. Next homer is either Jazz or Paul. Okay. Will's got either Jazz or Goldschmidt going deep. Hey, what up, B-Dog? Good to see you too, man. Good to see you too, bro. We have veteran power. Hell yeah, Steve. Hell yeah. All right, box score is chilling. Actually, let me do a little refresh just to be sure. Let's go, Goldie.
Takes a strike. He led off the first inning with a single left and came around to score on Judge's home run.
Bang, bang, bang.
So Judge is up third this inning. This is Judge's 996th career game.
Look at him.
In that time, he has the 5th highest slugging percentage among players who played that many games.
Chopper, hustle.
So over to third.
Don't pull a hammy, though.
So when we talk about one of the great hitters...
Pick it up. Not a hammy, but I have like a quad. Is this right? What is this right here, Chad? Like right under my leg. My knee, excuse me. It's like not my hamstring, but like, I think, is it my quad? I have a slight quad strain. I'm on the IL, Chad. Give me a PRP.
Aaron Judge, 608.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, when you
I'm gonna
put
do
these comparisons up there, I mean,
once it's feeling better, I'll do a couple minor league watch
yeah, but
parties
it's,
for my rehab.
what he has done. What, it's his 10th year.
Hold on, almost comfortable.
For the Hall of Fame. 10 years already he's been here.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Judge, yeah, that's fucking nuts. Let's go, Belly.
Oh, 1 on Bellinger. You know, we talk about the 9 home runs the Yankees said that's the most in franchise history, and it ties the Cincinnati team who had 9 home runs in 1999 at Philadelphia. And ironically enough, how everything just comes together. The first home run that the Reds had that day was off the bat of Aaron Boone. Wow. A 3-run shot off of Paul Berg.
What up, Stevie?
And now he managed the team that
yeah, my Sunday best CD. Target men's section.
More in a game.
Oh shit.
For them.
Hey, Mark Anderson, appreciate you, brother. Sends in a $5 super chat. I got Belly going deep. He's going to do so well with the short reports this year.
In and out.
I think so too, man.
And
not even just from a power standpoint. We've talked about the 2-strike approach, but
he's throwing the 2-seamer, he's throwing the cutter, and he'll throw both of them on.
I mean, clearly for 2 games, he's a great fit. We'll see long term, but I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Bellinger feels right in pinstripes, and like the way his offensive profile.
Yeah, this was a bomb. I mean, like, this was his first of the year, but this went.
I want to say it's like what the Yankees needed, because like it's not just a thing of all right, strike out 15% of the time. Like, you got to be productive too.
First one out of the way.
But we saw it in spring training. His 2-strike approach or whatever is impressive.
And it falls untouched.
We've seen it so far in the regular season too. He's had a couple 2-strike counts, and I think the sack fly was at 2 strikes. Had another one yesterday. Maybe that was. He's had a lot of 2-strike counts that aren't that still end in a very successful at bat. So between that and just like the power possibility of power increasing, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Thanks again, man. Appreciate you, Mark.
Proper protocol though. Grab the bench.
He got fired. Oh no, not fired. That's Sean Casey didn't get fired. He didn't come back after the half season in 23, and he said it was because of like family shit or whatever. I'm gonna have my croissant soon, I think. I'll tell you that.
That ball was chasing her.
Oh. Still fighting. Yo, I love Nick Turturro. He's fucking awesome.
But those foul tips as a catcher too on cold
Big
days like
Yankee
this
fan.
hurt a little bit more. It looked like William Contreras got that one off his toe.
Oh, baby. That's not gone. Okay. Honestly, I thought that was not a guaranteed homer, but I thought it'd be further towards the wall than that.
It is time.
All right, let's go, Cap.
Beating the pressure.
It's time for the judge. Dude, that Rice homer was nice, man.
Season, the Tigers in 2006 had 15. 19 Dodgers had 13.
Yo, that play by Bellinger, too, in the first one.
They have 13. Here's Judge.
Let's go, Cap.
13.
Drop my ball.
When as a manager, do you say, all right, Aaron Judge is on a tear here. You know, the base is open. We just cannot give in.
Like right now?
Yeah.
I think that works.
You just can't continue to pump fastballs
I got
down
a
the middle.
stretch, yo. That's real tight, also.
He said a couple cutters.
Mm-hmm.
The one pitch that worked on it
Yeah,
was
this
that
just be a
slow
4-pitch
curveball.
walk, yo.
Jake Bauer is the first
I
baseman.
gotta close the chat. I don't want to get spoiled.
May want to walk to the mound and say, here's what you do.
They're gonna walk him right here.
I mean, I think they're being really
I mean, is there
careful
any way
here.
you even fucking try? Like, don't even try to
they're gonna
fucking.
walk
Yeah, there you
Why
go.
waste a pitch? Just put him on first base.
Classic, man.
Well, Pat Murphy's been around.
I don't care, honestly, it's
Probably the
badass.
play.
Badass.
An opportunity to talk to Pat Murphy in the dugout today, and you know, you could just tell he is an old-time baseball guy, friendly guy, knows the game.
Let's go, Jazz.
Fun to see guys like that. Been through the college ranks, now in the major leagues.
He's so grateful to be here, to be the manager. He's got nicknames for everybody.
He's a classic looking, just like old-timey baseball manager.
First Milwaukee manager to be manager of the year, and you think about all the great years that Craig Counsell had there.
Ah! Foul. Put up, chat. Oh, hell yeah, no.
You look
Hell
at
yeah,
what he's
SP's
done
in
his
here.
second season here, 93 and 69. They were not expected to win their division. They
Can't
won
blame
by
him, Jason.
10
Yeah.
games.
It's
8 years
3-0,
under
and
Craig
then
Counsell.
intentional at the
Craig
end. It was probably
Counsell,
intentional
as a
really from the
college
get-go.
coach, though, at
They just didn't want to do
Notre
it
Dame, Craig
cold at
played
Devers
for
last year.
Pat.
And I
And that's
understand.
where the relationship started.
Nope, good eye. Let's go, Jazz.
And when Counsell
Jazz got like the
ultimately
Ronald
took
McDonald
the
thing on his
job,
shoe guard,
the
leg
thought
guard.
was that Murphy would go with him to Chicago,
Actually, no, I think it's
but
One Piece. Isn't it
Milwaukee
One Piece? Did I
offered
see
him the
that? I think I
manager's
saw
job.
that. Never been a big
Arizona
One Piece guy,
State
but
to
honestly,
the
I
College
fucking
World
love Dragon Ball
Series
Z.
4 separate times. So.
Dude, get out, ball! Hook it! God! Let's go! Let's go, Chad! Let's go. This is fucking insane, dude. This is insane. Let's go, Jazz. I gotta get the whole clip. I like the little basketball hoop thing he does at home plate. That's awesome, bro. Short porch, baby. Both teams are playing in Yankee Stadium. You know, I don't want to hear nothing.
Oh, Michael, you were talking.
Let's go,
about
Jazz.
He has some lofty goals for this year. Well, he's getting
Let's
off
go,
to a
Chad.
good start.
Let me
His
get this
first
clip,
home
yo.
run yesterday.
It's awesome.
Today, a hard hit
That
line
is
drive
awesome.
that just made it out of here in Yankee Stadium. Four separate times. Got a lot of talent, huh? When he came here last year, I didn't realize the power, the speed. He can do a lot of things.
The other thing is he can turn around anyone's fastball. It doesn't matter whether it's a left-hander, right-hander. You can throw it inside. He's going to get to it. You make a mistake with a fastball, he's going to hit it hard. Just another beautiful sound.
Hold up, yo. I gotta get this clip up.
If you're a Yankee fan.
So now we got 14 home runs in
his woes continue
not even
here
through 3 games
against the
yet.
Yankees. I mean, he pitched really well last year, but
And Jazz is second of the
he
year.
really struggles against the Yankees. Last year, 4 2/3, he gave up 5 runs, a career ERA of 6.32. I think he got good stuff, but a lot of the stuff that's been hit has been cutters, and they've won a long ways.
Where's that 14 home runs this year?
A good cutter probably the hardest pitch of baseball to hit. A bad cutter, the easiest pitch. So it's got to be thrown perfectly, and I think that's the problem with all these pitchers that have fallen in love with the cut fastball. If you don't execute the pitch perfectly, it gets hit hard.
Terang will make the catch and retire Volpe. But the Yankees, they're loving
Let's go,
the
chat.
the 14th of the year by the team. Jazz Chisholm goes the short way, a 2-run shot. Yankees lead by 4.
Yeah, I like Jazz, man. Alright, that's up on Instagram. That's gonna go on YouTube too for a
Selling a
short.
car is a big deal. You've had some.
Dude, that was classic fucking short
Okay,
porch
some
rope
wrong
job,
turns,
yo.
But when you're ready to sell, Car Gurus is
That
a
might
big
be
deal.
40 bombs this year, dude,
Multiple
honestly.
offers instantly,
It really might
so
be.
you choose the best deal. Get it with Gurus at CarGurus.com.
It's all the same, business and baseball. The data
Business
gives
and
you the
baseball.
framework in which to go out and compete. It's the hypotheticals. What happens if this happens? What if it's a line drive? What if it's a ball in the gap? You're doing all kinds of possibilities so that when it
Cal
happens,
Ripken.
you can make the right decision. Making those key decisions at key moments and then knowing the impact, that's the magic.
Sage AI-powered finance solutions are helping business leaders like Cal Ripken Jr. make smarter, faster decisions.
Like Cal Ripken Jr.
One thing defines your legacy.
Jazz is fucking cool, dude.
A place reserved for
Even that, I mean, obviously that's nothing you could pimp, so he didn't, but like, just that follow through and everything he does is fucking
for the
sick.
game. With every swing, every play, every challenge faced. It's about achieving greatness that echoes through time. And now
1 sec, chat. I'm gonna pull you guys up in a
challenge,
moment.
Chase immortality and become a legend.
I think I'm gonna eat my almond croissant, yo. I'm getting hungry.
Billy, I need
Crush a
help
Huel,
with the
too.
clicker.
Yeah, one second.
What up, Mary? How are you? Yo, yeah, the torpedo bat. I didn't even think about the torpedo bat. So again,
What's your plate
no,
number,
Volpe didn't go deep
boss?
today. Does Rice have the torpedo bat?
Vehicle features, no accidents,
But Jazz
right?
does.
Good.
Another home for him.
Generate.
14 home runs in 3 games, bro. That's insane.
Up tomorrow.
Fun fact of the day: Sammy Sosa is the only player to hit 60 home runs or more and not lead the league in homers. And, oh yeah, that's because of McGuire and shit.
Sell your car the easy way.
Einstein, the official hospital of the New York Yankees. Clark Schmidt scheduled to pitch off the mound tomorrow, currently on the 15-day IL with right shoulder fatigue.
Let's go.
And he could join the Yankees rotation in
Well, that's another thing.
April.
So yeah, Clark's not too far off at all, as we kind of knew, but good to hear.
Well, as I told you yesterday, Michael, Ian Hamilton.
Joe's, what up, yo? Joe's, you fucking streaming, dude? What are you doing?
Yesterday, spoke to him in the clubhouse.
Me and Joe's are gonna do a
Said all
stream this
went
season.
well,
We're fucking
feels
not
good today.
bullshitting,
He's
yo.
expected to get another
Let's figure out that
on
this week,
Wednesday
Joe's.
with the Rail Riders.
Hey, what up,
Also,
Jesse?
Giancarlo Stanton. He said it's not only hitting.
Does
his
Rice have the
feet,
torpedo bat
he's
too or
hitting
no?
on the traject machine as well. He feels like
Hell
that
yeah,
could
Joe's. Yo, what up? Joe's a
expedite
stream.
him
Not that they can
back
hear
a
me, but
little
Joe's, tell your
bit.
streamers
Still
I said what up.
time frame on him. He is encouraged with the progress he's making now.
Hold up, chat.
He's probably watching all these home runs. And
Dude, it's fucking nuts. 14. And not even 3 games.
A base hit for Contreras.
Is Rice using the give everyone a torpedo except Judge? Yeah, facts, dude. Facts. Hell yeah, Joe's. I'm wondering. I forget if Rice has a torpedo bat or
He
not.
throws him another one that just
feel like he
doesn't
does.
have the same bite. Contreras, he is a guy that will use the whole field. It's a hard ground ball through the hole.
Wow, this is from my guy Barry on Twitter. Aaron Judge's last 126 games, hitting 360, 492 on base, 809 slugging, 55 home runs in 126 games. And he's not bullshitting with that stat. That's real.
Much it is based around
55
him
home runs in his
receiving
last
the ball,
126 games.
calling the game
Again, get ready for
defensively,
bonds,
where,
Chad.
you know, if you get a
That's what we're
guy
getting this year. Now, that may not do nothing for you.
like Contreras,
And I understand because playoffs and shit. That's we'll figure that out. But
he does. I mean,
for now, it's
really stealing something.
Yeah, you really have something, and he plays so much.
Yo,
120 games
this is
as a
from,
catcher, 35 as a DH, 155 games last year.
Here. Well, Morgan sent me this.
He would go into Pat's
It's
office
from
and say, "No, I'm
Nugget
playing today."
Chef
Remember
on
he used to do
Twitter
that? Would you
at
ever
J
take
Hey
you out?
Kid.
You say, "No, I'm
Most
not
home
playing
runs through 3 games in MLB history
Well, you'd go 0 for
is the
4,
Tigers
and you'd
in
be
06 with 15. We now have 14. So we need one more to tie the record for home runs hit by a team in the first 3 games.
But he
2 more to
loves
break
to
the
play.
record. I mean, that would be
And,
fucking awesome.
They love
Good shit,
having
Morgan. Send him
And
in.
I think one of the things that has helped catchers,
I'm eating my croissant.
especially catchers that are
Start.
offensive catchers, is they catch for one.
I'm in Croissant.
It's not as taxing as it used to be.
You just get everywhere. That's the only annoying thing about it. So I don't fucking. That's why I got a
Hey,
plate.
look what he did last year. 281, 23 home
Plate.
runs.
Not a big plate guy
92
more often than
RBI,
not.
So that's a lot of
Over the
production.
Croissant, you kind
Let
of
all
have to.
catchers and extra base hits.
Now, when you
Yeah,
caught,
word.
Joe, it was not the thing to go on one knee, but did you ever do that to give yourself a little bit of a break when no one was on base?
No, I wasn't smart enough. And my game was really not offense, Michael.
Kick back and relax, Chad. Go grab something to eat or something.
I was more of a defensive guy. So
But you don't want to wear yourself out.
Yeah, but I was more of a defensive guy, like I said, Michael.
That's
The
fucking
first
good.
guy that I ever remember was Sandy Alomar. Remember, he used to have those things he wore behind his knees that kind of helped you a little bit. He was the first guy that I saw as a catcher, you know, trying to save his body a little bit.
Yeah, but he was still up. It just, your knees didn't bend as much. Like you didn't.
Not a bad
So,
pitch.
and he has bad knees, but like Tony Pena used to stick the one knee down and the one leg way out. I think Manny Sanguian did it too with the Pirates, but
Manny Sanguian.
it saves their legs. And I talked to JT about
This is a
Real
good move,
Mucho,
Chad.
and he said
Good
it's
move.
unbelievable the difference.
Hey, Girardi and O'Neill.
It's almost like you're a
Let's
right
go, Stroud.
fielder standing out there.
I tell you what,
Might be harder in right field.
it looks easy to get down like that. I don't know if I can get up. Is the only problem. She's a little older, getting up from that
I
position.
think I took like
hard.
2 sips of that water, but I'm not sure I'll be finishing that. I might be all boozed out, chat, from yesterday. That's okay, it's Sunday. That ain't out. That's trouble, but it ain't out. Foul? Oh, it's gone. It's gone, dog.
Hit off the screen, but it is a home run for Bowers, a 2-run blast, and it's 5-3.
Bowers takes Strowman deep. Okay, 5-3. We got a game, chat.
As Chisholm did.
We got a game, which was still,
Line
I mean,
drive
it was only a
down the
4-run
line,
lead, but.
this did. I think, Michael, you were correct. It hit the screen. Milwaukee.
And yo, just going off memory, third time, I mean, this is anybody usually, but the third time through the order is like, I think the splits are pretty
Even when they were down
substantial for Strowman.
they kept coming back. And
I hope he gets through 5, man. I want to have a good start, 'cause he's pitched well today, dude. That's tough, man. That's obviously, you know, foul pole.
109 off the bat, about the same velocity as
So, yo, same fucking
Jazz
park. We
Chisholm.
both get the advantage.
I think Jazz
That's how it
was
works.
110. But they talked about Jake Bowers. He had a lot of big home runs for him last year. Was really
All right.
productive in his at-bats. Can
We're
play
feeling.
left and right, too.
Not a game left, though.
Reese Hoskins probably
That's
not
just fine.
in there today because of his struggles off of Marcus Strowman.
I like Bowers.
Fly ball center field off the bat of Mitchell. Bellinger's there.
Look at this, bro. My jacket's like a fucking bib.
He had it lined up. He had a glove.
That, honestly, they anytime you get a croissant at a coffee shop, they should give you a free courtesy bib.
Well, I think you ought to search
With it.
that guy out after the game,
You know?
Michael, and give him the ball.
God damn.
Right there.
I got a whole nother fucking bakery under me.
He had it.
Now you see it, now you don't.
You could see the look at the Jets.
That's funny. Nice pitch.
There's a strike to Joey
Let's
Ortiz.
go, Stro.
Do you start reading what's going on the bat? I mean, Marcus Strowman had a really, really good
Who's that
third,
kid?
ground balls. Now this inning, you know, stuff up in the strike zone, balls getting elevated. So do you start to notice possibly the sinker not sinking as much?
Like legit a whole
You
ass
gotta
on
get
I just
read,
ate.
right?
Don Zimmer gave me great advice about pitchers. He said, read the swings.
Mm-hmm.
The swings will tell you when a pitcher's almost done because they start to foul more balls off.
Yeah.
They start to center balls, and that's when you have to worry about a guy's stuff. Yeah, you can have a
My hands
pitch
look
count
greasy,
mind
Chad.
and like
Pop
maybe
them up.
where they start to struggle.
Good. I'm gonna go wash them.
Ortiz pops it up to Goldschmidt.
All right, yo, that's fine. I hope Strowman, there's a chance he can get through 5 still, but it doesn't seem likely. Yeah, no more water, bro. I think I'm okay off that. All right, yo, BRB, I gotta wash my fucking hands. You want to see the first inning from yesterday for the third time? Fourth time?
Goldschmidt swings at the first pitch and lofts it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall, see ya! There's a leadoff hitter, 1-0 Yanks. That is the first home run by a Yankee first baseman in 67 games. Bellinger lost one deep to right center. There it goes into the bleachers. See ya! Back to back. It is 2-0 Yanks.
2 pitches, 2 home runs. The fastball's not getting by him.
That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya! Back to back.
All right, Michael, how do you top this as a first inning? 3 pitches, 3 home runs. The Yankees on fire here early.
First time in Yankee history, leading off a game with 3 straight home runs.
Sorry, Chad, I kind of made a mess. And then I brushed my hair. That was actually before I made the mess. But again, when you order a croissant, they should give you a bib, courtesy, because of the mess that is guaranteed to make. But, want a bite? That shit was good, though. All right, here we go. Where we at? Wells? The Wells even off, chat? Yeah, how many pitches is Strowman at, man? We might see somebody warming up now. But he's pitched well. He has pitched well. This is kind of how it rolls with Strowman. Let me clean up a little bit. After this fucking barn I just created.
Allowing 3 more Yankee home runs. Guess what pitch he uses the most, partner?
Partner.
Breaking ball. Cutter.
Jordan's a cowboy all of a sudden.
It's taking over the game.
Mariano Rivera had a real influence on this game.
There we go.
He's got actually 5 pitches. You know, he'll throw a 4-seamer, a sweeper, a change, and he'll throw a sinker. So he's got all 3 fastballs. Main breaking ball is a sweeper.
What is going on? Am I going ball, chat?
Oh. Now, after that ball tailing away, and then you get that from a left-hander, that is
This
a
one.
purpose.
Over here.
pitch,
Get
and it
over
just
here, pal.
eats you up. See the 2 seams? And it rides right up under your
We'll
hands.
work with that.
Well, you're looking for that cutter. You think it's going to be over the middle of the
Go,
plate.
Wells.
You're going to hammer it, and that ball runs in on you. That sinker.
Chat, I'm going to pull you guys up in just a moment. I
And you
think.
just hope you don't make contact because it's going to hurt.
Go Yanks have a Huel, by the way. 35 grams of proteins. Scan the QR code. Good pitch.
So last year, 23 games, 9 starts for Tampa Bay.
Scoreboard.
5.10 ERA. Started. He was the bulk guy after an opener, and he said he loved it.
My bad.
Said
Again,
he
that
loved
was
being a swing
really
guy.
delayed.
Almost made some history on August 2nd of 2020 against
Very
the
good.
Reds.
Good work.
Came in from the bullpen and struck out the first.
Sing us.
game
Oh,
he
no,
has
no,
in
no. We
face
don't want no
to the
Elvis.
American League record
You don't want me singing
for
Elvis on the stream.
consecutive strikeouts.
I've been doing a lot of
American League
Frank
record
Sinatra
for
and Dean
relievers.
Martin lately. Little Richard, too. Big fan
And
of
he
Little
was
Richard.
1 strike away from tying Tom
Mhm.
Seaver's major league record.
We hitting bombs again? I'm down. I'm down, Bernard.
Mike Moustakas.
Uncle Dan. I have an Uncle Dan, actually.
Wow. Figure lefty on lefty. He had a pretty good chance.
Love you too, Jesse. Justin, I fucking forgot I made you a moderator, Justin.
I was going for
I'm not gonna be saying that, Yankee fan. No offense, but I'm kind of like over talking about that type of thing. You know what I mean? What up, Justin?
Fly ball off the bat of Wells.
He'll be back soon, Tebow. He had a
Makes the play.
like shoulder soreness like 3 weeks in or 4 weeks in like 3rd week of March. But he's good. He'll be back. The plan is like mid-April, so soon. He's just missing a couple starts at the beginning, basically. Elvis, oh hell yeah, veteran Kim. I'm a big Elvis guy. I have an Elvis like full-size cutout, 3 feet to the right over there.
Davis and Ike Davis, Cody and Clay.
It's been 4.
Yeah, he's got to build his pitch count up. Good call,
Yogi and
Morgan.
Dale.
He's good though. He's chilling. Mid-April.
The other one. There's one more.
I wasn't worried, Justin. I was pissed about how worried everybody else was.
Mark Leiter and
I just wanted this shit to start so we can actually just talk based off results and not BS expectations and stupid predictions. Now we just watch, and it's going well so far, yes. Hey, shout out Justin, by the way. He's getting married soon. Next month. Ain't that right, Justin?
So he's 1 for 7 in the early
And I'm going. So, yeah, probably won't be a watch party that day. Blame Justin, but that's okay.
Guys see a lot of pitches. You
Wouldn't miss it for the world, Justin. Actually, I'm pretty stoked for that, actually. I haven't been to a wedding in a long-ass time, honestly.
Now, this is statistically
Long-ass time.
weaker
That's
side,
not
but the
true.
Yankees
Oh,
see
yeah, nah.
good things from
That's
the
not
side.
fucking
He
true.
has not been able to get
But those were
many
weddings that were like,
ABs
they didn't want to.
over the course of his minor league career because he did hurt a lot.
Let's go, Jace. Good eye. Ball, but
You know, Joe spoke
close,
about
I
this
guess.
yesterday.
Close
in
enough that I
Aaron's
won't.
office on
I won't lose
spring
my
training.
mind over it.
Posada was breaking down his swing, and Jorge was such a great switch hitter, and I was just amazed at how locked in and informed Jorge was about every single player on the team.
That's cool.
So I think he must be a big yes viewer.
That's cool.
Give him a shout here to see if he's watching it.
Jorge.
See if he's okay.
19 days, yo. Let's go.
That he was not loading on his right side.
He's loading now.
Nah, no, nothing to do with confidence. Just fucking more so acceptance to what is and what will be.
I mean, it must be so.
And that's something I feel. That's part of why I don't tweet as much anymore, yo. In a way, like
swing right from one side. Switch hitters have to do it from both sides.
I have no interest in predicting baseball anymore.
Yeah, but
I like to watch it, and consume it, and just let it all unfold. Like that is to me.
You know, you're right.
I mean, we don't gotta get into the whole philosophical life conversation again, but I see it very similar with that as well. But like with this, like again, what did I say on opening day? We finally get to just let the marathon unfold.
You know, just hot. And you know,
I definitely was like,
boy, what an
this is all fucking part of the same thought process. Like I was pissed hearing, like when Plouffe didn't pick the Yankees to even make the playoffs, like that fucking annoyed me. That was like kind of what, and I love Plouffe, he's my guy. But that kind of brought it all in the head of just like, let's get to the fucking season and just watch. And I also said in the intro, like, you know, people predicting they're gonna be the worst team in baseball once fucking everybody got hurt all of a sudden. And it's like, maybe they fucking will be.
Yankees have had some really.
They're not gonna be, but at least now we get to actually just find out.
People that I've managed or either played with, you know, Bernie and Jorge.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got
Chili.
That's right. Right.
Let's go, Rice.
Carlos Beltran, Milky Cabrera.
Yeah.
That might be. Judge going deep first. Anyways. That's number one, but.
And Rice with the ground ball second.
Close second was Rice's home. That was sick.
And there's
double play. Way to go, Chet. You fucking jinxed him. What did I tell you?
Comes in and keeps the Yankees off the board. We'll go to the fifth.
No disintegrations. All right, yo. So that's the first thing we haven't scored. First thing we haven't scored, Chet. I didn't see anybody warming up though, so Strowman definitely is coming back out. And that is totally cool with me. I really want him to get through the fifth. That would be sick. Because then it's like, and with no more runs given up, obviously. 5 innings, 3 runs from Strowman. Maybe even get the win. That'd be cool. I feel like we'd all be satisfied with that. Yeah, or make it unexciting, Moon Miss. I'm more down for that. But yeah, either way. It's a game. This is fine. 5th inning, 2-run game, word. Fix the box score real quick, and then I will return to the chat. Yo, what's everybody doing later? You guys just kicking it on a Sunday? Anybody going to like a Sunday dinner, like eating fucking meatballs at the grandma's place? Because that sounds fantastic right now. Like, dude, a big ass, a fucking like plate of pasta or some shit. Hey, AC roasted $10 super chat. My man, appreciate you, dog. Says these new bats look weird, but I love it for Volpe and Jazz. Let's break our 2019 record of 306 home runs. Second full season watching your channel. Love the growth, brother. I appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you, AC. And I'm reading your name. I recognize you, AC. What up, bro? Yeah, home run record. And then the Twins had like one more than us, so it was 307. But yeah, for us, 306. I don't think we'll break that, but like hell, I mean, this pace we're fucking gonna like, obliterate it. So maybe. More so, I just haven't thought about it. 306 home runs. I mean, I guess. I mean, like right now, it feels like we're fuck yeah, we can break that shit. But whatever though. I mean, obviously, but hell yeah, man, I appreciate you, AC. Good to see you again, dude. The bats, I like the bats. Like, I want to know is everybody using the chat? I'm sorry, I've asked this question a million times. Like, who do we know is definitely using the bats besides like Bellinger is, Jazz is? I still really want to know if Rice is. One of you may have answered that before, but Dan, top 5 movies that aren't Star Wars, go. Just in terms of my favorite, Spider-Man 2002, Spider-Man 2004.
Pitch upstairs.
Greatest
Let's
movies.
put you back as a manager here, Joe. So you're looking at Marcus Strowman, and you've got the lead. He's only got.
You know, I really don't know. I don't. It's like more of a favorite list thing. Like,
But you know you're going to end up.
I love The Wolf of Wall Street. I love Elvis. I won't call Elvis one of the greatest movies of all time, but I love it.
love to get him through 5 because then I can set up the.
Honestly, I don't watch it as much anymore because I've seen it so many times. But Moneyball,
for me that you could use Tim Hill.
Volpe too, yeah, Volpe, yeah. Wells is using the bat. Is Goldie using it too? I think that is correct. Yeah.
3, 4, and 5.
Hell yeah, but I appreciate you, man. I love you all. I love you all. Wells, Belly, Jazz, Volpe, all for sure. Gold. Yeah, word. We gotta find out if Rice is. We'll do a close-up analysis of his AB next time. But anyways, you know what, dude? Though, that was incredible. Holy shit, Chad. That was fucking amazing. Holy shit. That was the best fucking play I've ever seen, Chad. Are you kidding me, man? Dude! Holy shit. I gotta get that clip, chat, obviously. Hold up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's insane, dude. Hold up. Give me a minute.
Great play by Volpe.
Dude, that was fucking incredible, bro. That's one of the best plays ever made by a shortstop, honestly. Holy shit. Yo, that's crazy, dog. Strowman's reaction's awesome, too.
But you were talking about
Let's go, chat.
The pocket. So to me, you're going to want to use Tim Hill somewhere between 1 and 5.
Hold a glove it
in that order. So if you get through this, you may be.
Dude, I'm going to put in the caption Yanks have. Or it's going to be Anthony Volpe makes one of the best plays you'll ever see. I mean, that was. I cannot believe that. Hold up, chat. Yeah, Strowman's reaction was sick. Tim Hill warming up, by the way.
And there he is.
You got 6 left-handers.
The Tim Hill.
At this point, but
that's a big play, man. That's a big out for Strowman and for us, obviously.
So if you're Aaron Boone, you got to watch.
We all won.
Like you said, your pockets where you're going to face lefties that they don't pitch hit for.
Well, they will pitch hit for Bowers, Mitchell, and Dunn. But the other 3, I
this
don't
is
think
good fucking broadcasting right here, dude.
Fly ball left field. Dominguez drifts back. Dominguez.
He almost dropped the fucking thing. Ha! All right, fine. Make a joke out of it. Well played. All right, here we go. I'm stoked right now, dude.
Dominguez had a grin on his face because it almost didn't stay in the glove.
You kind of want to keep it above your head, the glove, right? So your eye watches it right into.
Jason's, I honestly, like.
Your perception's a little different.
I wonder what he was like as a child, to be honest. And I say that out of love.
The ball either right in front of your face.
Yeah, that play by Volpe, man. Holy shit. I mean, dude, that was fucking nuts. That Volpe play. He did almost throw it. Yeah, you saw, look at that. It's like moving around. Why is he fucking snapping at the ball, bro? That doesn't seem like a great plan.
If you're raising your glove up a little bit, you watch that ball go into the glove.
And Paul, the last thing you want on a day like this is an ice cream cone.
That was crazy, bro. That is seriously one of the best plays you'll ever see. Like, is that being hyperbolic, chat? Yeah, you see that shit, Bernard? Like, that is for real one of the best plays you'll ever see. Now, that is a fucking thing you can say. Like, when you say 1-0, that could mean, I mean, you know.
This is such a big.
It's not the best play ever, but like, goddamn, bro, that is like seriously one of the best plays you'll ever make a shortstop see.
He would get Yelich, Contreras,
you'll ever see a shortstop make. That was like out loud dyslexia.
For Jake Bauer,
is that a thing? As if it is, I certainly do it a lot. Oh wait, no, I don't gotta post on Facebook anymore. It's automatic with the videos. It's badass. Fuck, I'll post that shit on it's a YouTube short too, chat. Why not? That's badass.
If I was king for a day,
bang!
that
what a
rule would go away.
Amazing. Let's go, show. Yo, I would love if Strowman gets through this 5th inning. Wrecked. Jason, you are just a fucking... I mean, that's not an easy play, but this is fucking Jason, bro. I mean, what the fuck? You better hit, motherfucker. I'll tell you that. No, dude! See, that's annoying. Catch the fucking ball, then. Damn. Oh, dude. Strowman's gonna kick Jason's ass, I think. God damn.
Couldn't get through the 5th inning.
Very conservative there by Dominguez.
Ah, yo, chill with that, Stro. All right, that's fine. I don't want, like, anytime fucking players make, like, negative body language towards their teammates. That was like, that's fine. That was just like a side, basically, and it looked like Strowman restrained, actually.
Right there, he's kind of caught in between. So
hey, good shit, Stro. What do you think, Chad? Good shit by Stro, huh? You're fine, dude. That's good. That's all good. That's a good start, honestly.
2/3, one batter short, one out short of qualifying for a win.
Yeah, yo, Jason and Belly are basically, or Judge and Belly are like, fucking, it's like classes in session. That's funny.
No.
We're just.
Hey, hopefully we don't blow the lead. It's only a 2-run lead.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I'm supposed to like the big plays. That's for especially when, because I'm still not gonna. I don't post losing game highlights. Just don't. That fucking is miserable. Like that would be hell. And then this would be like they feel like I got a job, and that's not the point of it. That way, there's still like highlights from the game for people to see like throughout for like the important stuff. Jason's ridiculous. Yeah, that ball was fucking hit hard too, man. That Volpe ball. You know what? Strowman can't be too upset. I mean, he can, but he also he got bailed out in that Volpe play. That would have been a hit, so you could say cancels out. Adam, you're fucking crazy, dude. Sends in another $20 super chat. Bro. Thank you. You're fucking nuts. Thank you. Oh, goddamn. This Dan Dominguez is not ready. He looks lost in the outfield and isn't going to consistently send him down. Adam, you do say that about almost every player when they get into a slump. But, well, not even a slump. Obviously, the defense, so I'm with you. I mean, he shouldn't even be playing left. He should be playing center. But, and that could still, I'm sure that ends up happening, honestly. Like, I'll put that prediction out there right now. Like, Jason will end up playing center instead of left. The hitting, man, like, that's a separate thing. I think Jason's going to hit, dude. I think Jason's going to hit. We do got to be patient with him. He's a rookie. Let's see. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that. Strowman and Boone talking. Look at Stanton.
Marcus Strowman. 4 2/3 for Marcus. The runner at first is responsibility.
There you go, picture of Strowman. Thanks again, Adam. You're the man, dude. You're the man. No, I agree in the outfield, dude. I agree in the outfield.
And as a manager, that's where you have to kind of...
Yeah, my dad just texted me. Dan Mercer Sr. just said, Dominguez is terrible.
Talk to your players because a win means
I mean, if he doesn't hit, then that conversation. But like, we kind of knew this going in.
It's about just winning the game.
It's just annoying they're playing him in left and not center.
Still have a lot of pride in that, and you got to talk to him and say, hey, you know, we
get a
just
Strowman picture.
The right time to do this.
Yeah, Strowman's fine, man. I wish he could have finished that fifth. Dude, he's pissed, dog. He really might fucking kick Jason's ass, I think, in the dugout. I hope they don't go to commercial break. Nice. Dude, Hill, you fucking dog. Let's go. All right, so Strowman's line is complete. 4 2/3, 5 hits, 3 runs. Oh, dude, Jason looks like a fucking kid. He's like, oh, man. He's kind of, I'm not going to lie. I'm sort of like love Jason just for how fucking, you know, he is. All right, yo, good shit by Tim Hill. Strowman's final line, 4 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Alrighty, so let me get that up on Yanks Ave. You know, I'm kind of back to saying I like Strowman. Strowman's fucking kind of cool. They're gonna win you the ball game.
The business of sports, where every
Marcus Strowman's first
Join Cone Resnick
start
as top
of
industry executives open their playbooks with insights to put
4 2/3. Was it 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk.
En Delta sabemos muy bien cómo
3
te sientes.
Ks.
Después de todo, somos
81
guerreros,
pitches.
igual que tú.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no.
We're just.
Word.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And
Marcus Strowman's first start of 2025.
Yeah.
All right, yo. What's the deal, Chad? What do we got? Waldo then top. Let's go. We gotta get a fucking run or something. Preferably 2. Good job by Tim Hill though. And who's due up for? Who just struck out for the Brewers? I won't know. They got hella lefties, and they're gonna be better pinch hitting anyways. So yeah, I look like fucking Wolverine right now. That's great. Ooh, name that Yank, chat.
Average 1,840 hits, 1,194 ribbies. So played for the Yankees for a good portion, then the Cubs, the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the New York Giants.
This is 6.
26 to 19.
Yes.
37.
Do I know this guy? I had. I need to drink a Huel. Code Yanks Ave. Ready to drink meals, baby. And I'm gonna drink this meal now. Let's go, Waldo.
Yesterday was a 2.
These are the chocolate flavor.
Yeah. Wow. That's because it was multiple choice, I told you. Golly.
Wow, Michael.
You said I took my first jab. Well,
That was a big one. That was a knockout punch.
That came right over the top and just slapped me right in the face.
Another switch hitter. And it's so hard. We talk about this, about they're just not getting enough at-bats.
400 calories, yo. 35 grams of protein. Don't fuck around.
Correctly, I'd ask Bernie, how do you
That was
do
good.
this? He said, well, my cage work would be against the opposite that I was going to do that day. And all my work on the field, if I was going to hit left-handed, would be left-handed.
Life hack sock.
Can you imagine you having to worry about
That could have been a significant knee injury.
Did
Did I say life hack sock? Life hack sock. Life hack. You're not going out. Your sock is basically a walking napkin.
Especially when Matling was here, we would just pound balls in the cage for hours.
Like I kind of like have to go home and do my laundry later, and I was just gonna fucking because I'm chilling here then going home. So I mean like, really actually I didn't even have to shower this morning to be honest, but I did. Anyways, I went to put on like a pair of socks from last night because I'm like my laundry's all out, and like, socks is something I usually like to double up on. But what the hell? Again, I'm gonna be here all day. But I forgot I had a piece of pizza last night, and it was greasy as shit, and there was just pizza grease all over my socks. Because I was going home and I was like, whatever. Now I won't do that if I'm like going out, obviously, but if I'm chilling, especially if you're wearing like long pants or something.
So a strikeout of Cabrera. Here's Goldschmidt, who's 1 for 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Make life easier, chat, not harder. That's my advice for you. And get Huel. Let's go, Goldie. I didn't even see how that out happened. Starting to lose my ability to speak. You can do a lot with sock. Yeah, but yeah. Up at the scoreboard. Yes. Chad, what was that out right there? What just happened? I may have seen it. I don't think I processed it. How did Waldo get out? House score good. Dude, the box score is like, I feel like it's just looking like cleaner this year, man. Like, I think it just fits very nicely. Let me up the pitching thing by just a smidge.
And we never did baseballs. We did incredibles. Okay.
Word.
Because walking's an instinct.
Oh, he struck out.
And if your instinct when you're
Thanks,
practicing is to protect yourself,
in terms of like athletic ability, yeah, Jason.
I go over to Chicago in 2000 and
yeah, Jason, about Jason, yes. I still don't know why they're playing him left. Natural position is center. Left field in Yankee Stadium is harder. In center, you could have him surrounded by both Bellinger to his right, Judge to his left from his angle. It makes like, and I think I predicted by opening day that they would make the switch and put Jason back in center, Bellinger in left. I still think at some point this year it's gonna happen. Either that or he goes full-time DH. Dude, that ball he almost dropped, like he looked ridiculous trying to catch that ball. Like, just catch the fucking ball, dude. Like he was like doing that. What was it? Ricky Henderson did that with like the glove snap.
I went out and we were hitting.
That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch. Yo, Golsh, such a Yankee, dude. I love it. Look at this motherfucker. He looks like a Yankee. It's crazy. This is a fine strike. I think the umpires have been pretty good so far this series. That's a strike. Backdoor cutter. Yeah. 2 strikes. That's fine. I need more water, chat. Here's my last sip. Or should I say Gatorade? Wow, that was a nice pitch. Let me crank this up.
Go to the ballpark early and
what up, Belly?
get a little work in.
Yeah, dude, we kind of got to score again, dog. We don't have to, but it'd be nice.
I still don't believe.
Ideally.
Looking back at the Metrodome, you know the stairs. There was like what 6 or 8 platforms.
It was a lot.
And there was the old thing that Cal Ripken ran.
Yo,
up those
95% catch probability on that
like
Jackson Churro single that fell in front of Jason. The Edwin Strom's outing. 95% catch probability.
It was a lot of steps in what they said he did. Yeah. Alexander's come in and done a really good job for the first 5 outs here. He's settled down. He's used his cutter and his breaking ball effectively. He's elevated. You talk about Milwaukee, whose bullpen 8 guys in the bullpen, a couple of rookies that threw yesterday. They probably don't want to use them, and McGill has not thrown their closer yet, but they play tomorrow. I mean, the Yankees have tomorrow off. They don't.
Yeah, they go home for opening day in Milwaukee, right?
Yes, against Kansas City.
Yo, look at that. That's Duncan, maybe. Nope, it won't. But still, 2-strike approach is impressive. We do got to start scoring. All right, yo. Contreras, Frelick, Bauer. So is that 2 lefties due up after Contreras? Yeah. But Milwaukee's definitely about to start pinch hitting. So the Yankees, I just wonder if Tim Hill's going to be starting the 6th. Who was warming up, Chad? Did we see anybody warming up for the Yanks? For the Yankees. No, I agree on the defense. Does anyone know why? Yeah, Rizzo's not on the team anymore, Jason. They still do the roll call, Adam. When does Seaside open? I mean, Memorial Day is always considered like the kickoff, you know. But it's always technically open. Do we see anybody warming up? Brewers closer's upset? I didn't see that, SP. Did he say something? Who is the Brewers closer now? Belly kind of looks like Greg Burr with his helmet on. It's funny. Well, we just gotta see if Jason hits, yo. We gotta see if Jason hits.
One thing defines your legacy. The Hall of Fame. A place reserved for immortals. The chosen few who have sacrificed, fought, and bled for the game.
Trevor McGill hates the bat. Shocker. Is he usually a hater? Oh, it is Tony Lazzari. I was going to say Tony Lazzari, but it just felt like I was fucking throwing a name out there. Honestly, I thought like most of the entire Brewers were the Yankees. What did he say about it? Did he call it cheating? Okay, pal. That's fucking, that cracked me out. So Tim Hill's still in.
And the pitch is high to control.
I just remember... I assume they're going to have somebody ready to go because Milwaukee will pinch hit for the lefties, I imagine. And then you counter.
So 2-0.
Let's go, chat.
The cleanup hitter. Yankees lead 5-3. 3 more home runs for the Yankees in this game after 9 yesterday. And there's a strike. Five runs on 4 hits for the Yankees, 3 runs on 5 hits for Milwaukee.
How would you like to face Tim Hill, partner?
It's not the release point I'm looking for, to tell you the truth. No.
Oh, yo, McGill's a fucking loser, bro. Morgan just sent me the thing.
Line drive, right.
Nice. Yo, that was cool. Jazz is a beast. Let's go. Yo, you're fucking cool, Jazz. Anyways, McGill said, it's the Yankees, so they'll let it slide. Fuck you, dude.
We'll drop the Yes Network tomorrow night.
Oh, wow. Dude, there's always some shit with like a cable company dropping Yes or something.
John Littner, the
I remember this shit
Chief Executive Officer
back in 2011, my first season, chat.
And John's going to speak about the situation. Welcome, John.
Oh, come on, man.
Wow, these are great.
Are you for real? We had the fucking guy from DirecTV.
Home run derby here.
Oh, come on, brother.
To our great fans who watch the Yankees.
This ain't the DirecTV guy, so yes.
What Comcast has told us will happen to the Yes Network tomorrow night at midnight.
I mean, I guess this is worthwhile information to know if you don't.
Attempts to negotiate a new carriage agreement with them. Comcast has refused to negotiate.
I don't need the business speak,
Instead,
pal.
they have informed us that they will drop the Yes
This guy think we just got off the banana boat, chat?
Monday night at midnight. So I just want to take a moment to
moment,
explain
yeah.
what this is all about.
A moment of silence.
Over the last 20 plus years, Yes has been widely distributed.
This
on
is fine.
expanded
Just I hope it's
basic
quick. It
cable
better not be the whole fucking.
by Comcast,
They better not start
and
asking
by
about
our
his
other
day if
distributors
the
in
inning goes long.
Tri-state region.
Yep.
And that wide distribution has included equal carriage for all the regional sports networks in this market, including SNY and MSG.
Keeping the lefties, by the way.
In fact, in the last
Probably,
12 to 15 months, We
It
have
is
reached
early-ish.
agreements with
6
all
inning.
of our largest distributors.
This is ridiculous, bro. I feel like I'm in court. Nice! Dude, Hill's fucking awesome, bro. I love the little, like, jump clap thing he does after a K. He's cool. This is hell. I don't want to hear this shit.
Most loyal fans can continue to enjoy Yankees baseball on Yes.
Hey, what up, D? Good to see you, yo.
So what is
Appreciate
right
you.
now with
It's Yo Dan, long
Comcast,
time no see. And
based
chat,
on
hell
their
yeah, we're all back,
unwillingness
baby.
to carry
Good to
Yes
see
in
you,
the same
D.
package as their own
Hill looks
network,
amazing, dude. Facts.
SNY is this. They are demanding that Yes move to a more
Yo,
expensive
Hill's nod is
digital
nice, yeah.
package that will cost
Into that
you,
miss. Yeah, no, it's
its
so
loyal
nice.
customers $20 more.
It's like
per
very
month.
dramatic. It's like
At the same time, Comcast continues to
he
get
looks
their
cool,
own
man.
networks, including
Like just looks like a
SNY
90s
preferential
Yankee.
treatment by
Nice
keeping
pitch,
them
dude.
in the less costly package.
Let's see,
And
chat.
this
Did we
is
go slide her
exactly
away?
the bullying tactic Comcast
We
used
jam him in.
against MSG
We're not jamming.
networks
Fool
a few
him in,
years
rather.
ago, which resulted in MSG being dropped by Comcast.
Dude!
This is the Comcast
Tim
playbook
fucking Hill, baby.
for their own networks,
I'm gonna post about him on
which
Yanks
networks
Ave.
they do not own.
All right, peace out, brother.
What can fans do, John, before we break?
Oh, come
What
on.
I'd like to say is that they should call Comcast.
This is so fucking irritating. And demand, dude, they won't care. They won't fucking care if people start calling up and demanding. It's not 1960.
Or switch
What Comcast would do if people were doing that, bro, is have one fucking designated person manage that whole entire line and just give them some spiel on the reverse end of what this guy's saying about how Yes Network refuses to fucking come to a sensible compromise, blah, 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 blah. And it's all crap. Get a fucking deal done, or you'll not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all crap. It's all fucking crap. This is propaganda right now. And I don't care about it on either side. But it's just annoying. God damn. Anyways, I'm gonna get a picture of Tim Hill because he's a fucking beast. Tim fucking Hill, Tim fucking Hill.
We do as well. You deserve nothing less.
Dude, this is, you would think somebody died. This is fucking crazy.
That's John Littner, the president and the CEO of the Yes Network. So hopefully,
Yeah, well, I've never heard of him.
for everybody that's viewing the game today, and it's such an exciting Yankee team this year. You don't want to miss a game for sure. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tickets for all 2025.
Yo! Is he leading off? Yes, Judge Jazz Volpe. Let's go, chat. Word, so no commercial breaks. That's cool.
Interleague games against the Giants, Cubs, and the Phillies, as well as the annual Subway Series games against the Mets. For more information and to get your 2025 Yankee tickets, visit Yankees.com today. All right, so Aaron Judge is going to lead off here in the 6th inning. Now, we mentioned
So, Cap.
Aaron in his 10th year of baseball.
All right, posted Tim Hill, and I just said Tim Hill.
We're saying, well, he won the Rookie of the Year in 2017, but he first appeared in a big league game in 2016, so this is his 10th year playing in the major leagues. Not 10 years of service, but certainly his 10th year of playing in the big leagues. And here he is leading off the bottom of the 6th.
Let's go, Cap. Dude, I love just the crowd's natural buzz when Judge is up.
Yeah, and the reason he
So waiting a homer. Look at that, 545 average, 6 for 11, 4 homers, 4 homers, 11 ribs.
He pulled a rib, hurt a
Very good.
muscle and missed a lot of time in 16.
Let's
Came
go,
up,
Cap.
I believe, in
Good eye.
July.
Oh, dude.
It was. And then he missed a
Maybe
lot
this
of
is
time
like
and
where
didn't have the
teams
at-bats
actually
to
start
be
to fucking
considered.
not pitch to him for
He
real.
had few enough at-bats to be considered a
Like
rookie
going
the
forward.
following year.
Well, this is a tough situation for Alexander because you really can't intentionally walk.
Damn, bro.
When he's a leadoff, you don't want to set up an
I mean, fine. Well, we do need runs, though, so they want to put him on by all means, but that's annoying.
Well, the last
Especially
time
now. I mean, now...
they were behind 3-0, and Jazz Chisholm hit a 2-run homer. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That was right after they
Not that
intentionally walked
would've
Judge.
got him out, but, I mean, that's the risk you take.
Oh, man. Let's go, Cap. Yo, those cleats are nice,
Judge's
dude.
first home run because Joe Torre was in the booth.
Yeah, they were talking about the 96 World Series. It was the anniversary, the 20th
Against the
anniversary.
restaurant over Monument Park. The first of many to come.
Yeah, that was a bomb. Bad pitch, but that's a bad call. Bad call. That was not a strike.
Austin something?
Judge using his timeout.
First base.
Let's go, Chad. Yeah, that was low.
And we were all so excited
That was low.
because you have these two kids going, and then Aaron got hurt
Darth
shortly
Vader.
after that.
Yeah, he did. He had a little hamstring thing. Some of his legs. It was against the Dodgers. Good shit. That's a ball. Good job. Good job. The umpire has some feel. He knew he fucked up that call. And they give Judge. That's a good umpire. That's fine. Good shit. Because Judge earned a walk that at bat. Hey, leadoff walk. Let's go. Let's go, Jazz.
Around the majors,
That wasn't a lefty Jazz hit that off last time up, was it?
No, it's
right.
So
what, lefty?
Yeah,
Alexander's
lefty.
lefty.
Wrist sprain, and
Yo, I love knowing just you can watch baseball later tonight too. I'm gonna have ESPN on.
Of the season.
Braves Padres are Sunday Night Baseball.
It's almost like he's a Yankee.
Yeah, you would think, boy, he's having a great start.
Shout out David Cohn, my guy.
He's coming into town too, Michael.
Yep.
Let's go, Jazz.
Backs Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, let me sort of fresh record on here. So my clip's going long.
You know, we talked yesterday about the Yankees with what they're calling the torpedo bats, and boy, it certainly got a lot of attention around Major League Baseball.
I swear to God, bro, if they end up getting banned, they're already approved.
Baseball came out and said right away, you know, this is totally legal.
Ha! Totally legal. You hear that? Totally fucking legal.
Jazz is one of the guys that use it. You actually
it's legal.
saw the bat down in the clubhouse.
You're well within our rights.
Essentially, to take a look at it, and when I picked it up, I'm like, wow, this feels great because it's you always want to look.
Wow, this feels great. It's like when fucking Toby gets the black suit.
Looks like it wants to hit.
Oh yeah, let's go. Cat might go to third. Nope, hold up.
A ball through the right side.
Oh yo, I'll post a clip on Twitter where like Toby right after he gets the black suit in Spider-Man 3. It's like Yankees using the torpedo bats. It's like, what is this? This feels good.
It's against the rules.
Oh, I'm gonna play that clip on here. That's badass. I'm a big fan of the black suit Spider-Man.
Kind of rounded it off where you don't want to hit the ball on the end of the bat anyway. It just it's a good feeling bat and it almost personalized the way you shoot your
bat in use. And you can see it hit the thicker part of the bat. Now the Yankees are designing the bats based on the
yeah, we're designing that shit, bitch.
hitters.
We'll patent it. We should fucking patent that shit, chat. Holy crap. Can we patent this?
To the individual hitters. Now, for the players
we need to put that in motion, chat. We need to patent this idea. Before the fucking Dodgers do it better than us. I'm for real. I hope they've patented this shit, bro. Oh shit, my feet's going blurry. I wonder why.
Bat manufacturers have offered for years. It's also common in other sports such as golf and tennis.
We must patent this idea. It's revolutionary.
Do what they can to tailor designs in-house. It's not forced on the players at all. The Yankees want to
Judge ain't using it.
Stress that. Just like anything else, they want to provide.
Look at the fucking our Yale guys finally pulling their weight. Or in this case, MIT. I'm going to have to refresh my MLB TV soon. I also got to check on my feed out there to make sure that's okay.
Don't want to use it like Aaron Judge doesn't use it. But it's interesting, and it does. I think the interesting thing about all this is that when you hear analytics, I think most fans look at it in a negative light. They think about how the game has become computerized. But the guys.
Well, now they're finally actually doing something that's benefiting
the analytics department of all teams.
And I'm pro analytics. So I'm just talking about the Yankees specifically. It hasn't exactly been a walk down the yellow brick road. You know what I mean?
Working within the margins, but
which that's probably a bad metaphor. I guess that wasn't like a pleasant experience.
They're working countless hours to try to find stuff
torpedo
like
bats.
So many balls hit
that's cool. That's ours. Patent the shit. I'm serious.
Let's make that part of the bat a little bit thicker. And, you know, yesterday, the day that we actually said it on the air, they go and hit 9 home runs.
Well, and the interesting, I had people calling me saying, what, the Yankees are making bats? They can't do that. I'm like, no, the Yankees aren't making the bat.
Right.
They're helping players come up with what is comfortable for them, profiling them,
you
and
spell
then
patent
helping
just
them design the bat
P-A-T-E-N-T.
to whatever company they like to use.
And
high fly ball. No way that's getting out. No way. Oh, goddamn.
Mitchell will make
God fucking damn it, bro. That would have been cool. Yeah, take your time, Cap. You're chilling. Stay up. Nice. Jazz, too.
Now let's take a look at the Yankee home runs the last 2 days on StatCast 3D by Google Cloud. So a nice rainbow effect there. 12 of them. The total distance, 4,834 feet. Not too bad.
Put the mass all in one spot.
So
yes.
That's working for some of those guys.
Oh, they're going to the bullpen.
And it's not like the Yankee organization is the only organization doing this. I mean,
other
teams are working on the same thing. So it's an option for everybody.
Well, Milwaukee will go to the bullpen. Yankees have second and third, one out.
The torpedo bat. You don't know the power of the torpedo bat. Let's go, yeah. What's the deal? We got second and third, one out, Wells up. Jason on deck. This could be a Jason homer, to be honest. But we'll see what Wells does. Tim Hill's MLB The Show rating. Yeah, we're playing the show tomorrow night. That's the plan. Tentative plan, but I really want to. Franchise stream tomorrow night. Because we're off. Yankees are off. Yeah, all the masks he's put in. I mean, I'm not the one to explain it, but... yeah, he's just a fucking beast, Frosty. Yep. The rest of the game's all on there, too, though, if you want to get caught up. I have, Judge's home. Belly made a nice catch in the first two. Volpe made a fucking incredible play a little bit ago. Ben Rice hit a nuke. Yeah. Knicks play at 6 tonight. Huh. I haven't really been watching basketball, especially I won't now, but... I was going to say... I watched Sunday Night Baseball, 7 o'clock. Padres, Braves. Ideally, I get back to my parents' house before that, because I'm going home to the Jersey Shore tonight, yo. Dan, how would I pitch differently against a torpedo bat? Jam the batter? I mean, yeah, I guess so. That's not exactly, I don't think I'm qualified to speak on that, but there'll be adjustments of something, yo. Oh, you like that, Caesar? You a big Darth Vader guy, dude? See, that was the thing about that movie question before, which I appreciate. I think it was Moon Miss that asked it, I think. I love questions like that. But it was outside of Star Wars. I truly consider Star Wars to be... And not even in terms of like the individual movie basis, when it comes to the prequel, because the prequels have some rough spots. Episode 3 is fucking... To be honest, Episode 3 might be the best one. Anyways, the overall story of Anakin Skywalker... Honestly, no. The tragedy of Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, like it's a beautiful fucking story. Like, that to me is the greatest story in all of cinema. So, like, that's my peak. So usually people ask, like, my favorite movie or something. I will just say, like, Star Wars. Blanket in terms of 1 through 6. Anyways, all right. Hey, give me a sack fly, yo. Give me a sack fly. And then Jason will hit a 2-run bomb. That's a big run. Big run. Big run. Get that real quick. That is a big run. Hey, way to be, Judge.
Boy, it really kind of dropped.
Yeah, that is. I don't like that sound. What was that?
In the other batter's box. Why you do this move? A lot of chance.
Get some on Yank staff real quick. We still got Wells up now, dude. Still sack fly.
Just call that a windshield wiper when your hand went like that instead of getting around it, and it ends up back at the screen. And it's just a tough pitch, and a lot of times when it's cold, pitchers just don't have the same feeling and command.
Ground ball right side. That's... Yep, word. Let me rewind real quick. I'm going to get both these up in one post.
It's just a tough pitch, and a lot of times when it's cold, pitchers just don't have the same feeling and command.
Nice play there by Bowers, but that's going to score a run as Chisholm scores.
Yo, K's been like fucking crushing it with the play-by-play, I feel like. And he's always great, but... Like, dude, that's another thing that... Like, those calls in the first inning back-to-back-to-backs yesterday, like, was amazing. It felt like just, like, vintage old fucking Bronx Bomber shit, like 2010 Yes or something. All right, let me get this up on Yank Sav. So what's the deal now? Wells, yeah, RBI.
You're always taught
1 sec.
we're going to go on contact usually with one.
And then we got Jason
Or,
up here.
you see the big lead. If he has to leave his feet, you're going. And he was going on contact.
Let's go, chat. So what's the score now? We got 4-run lead. Yeah, 7-3.
Something I think
that's awesome.
Overall base running will be much
I got to charge my phone. Jason, let's go. Let's go, buddy. What do you say, huh?
On Dominguez, 0 for 1 with a walk today.
He has been walking.
Never liked playing contact with nobody out, but with one out, I like playing, especially if the base runner had speed. And with the
Mark Lyda, and he was fucking looking really good on opening day. I'm excited to see him.
Really take a chance.
I guess he'll just get the 7th.
A lot of things happen on contact. A lot of things have to happen well for defense. It's got to be right at him. It's got to be a good throw. You got to be in balance.
Jason.
So the Yankees just stole a couple runs.
Yo. Are we gonna like be getting Jason boos soon? Did you guys hear that? Now that wasn't boos, but like that just sounded like fans are ready to fucking erupt on Jason, bro. That was like some and not just like an inning-ending strikeout groan. Like there was some fucking you guys hear that? That's gonna be interesting, yo. People are fucking Jason's got a hit, man. I mean, that's obviously I'm not happy about that, but I am very happy about the insurance run. 7-3, that's nice. Now we see what Leiter's like, and he looked good on opening day. All right, bang. So yeah, those runs right there, they're not gonna be going on YouTube. All right, and then we'll fucking give him a moment. Now, if you're talking about the defense, that's one thing. offensively, like, let's be patient with Jason. And that, honestly, that part feels still even sane. 7-3 though. Let me double check my recording up there.
Scan the QR code to stream up to 15 out-of-market games a week, live on any device. Plus, 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews, and live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Scan now to stream MLB Network for just $6.99 a month.
A Star is Born, talking about Jackson Churio.
That truly believe in the presence and the person that Jackson Churio is.
You have to love the versatility he brings. Like left field, he can play right field.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
This is the first Brewer that had 2 home runs in the postseason.
Oh shit, we're already back from commercial. I was gonna take out some trash. But I guess I'm gonna have to sit back down, chat. I'm gonna have to. I got shit all over the place, man. All over the place. Yeah, I darked it out today because it was like Sunday hangover vibes. Just making sure no weird's going on outside. Let's go, chat.
Late in the game, you've seen the defense. Aaron Boone is not going to give Dominguez.
This shit's driving me fucking crazy, chat.
Something late in the game.
Look like I'm in the fucking X-Men. Was it top 7, later in? Let me fix the box score.
And that can change.
Those are big runs. Those are big fucking runs, dude. For a second, I just forgot that we made it 7-3.
I believe he can. He has
That's
all
very
the
good.
tools to.
Very good, very good.
Right now,
Let's see, bang
One of the
there.
things I think they're being smart about, they want to get him through this homestand where there's not a glaring mistake out in the field, where it becomes what it became with Gary Sanchez, where everybody was
They're talking about Jason.
pass ball, and it kind of bled into the offensive end of it. But if you get him through it with
What the hell's going on here? Wait, let me refresh this shit.
in left field, then he's probably
Ah, bastard.
Michael, I
I
always
fucking.
think we talk about that, doing that with players offensively. You know, you
ESPN's
start
kind of
at the
bugging.
bottom order, you move them up slow.
The at-bat thing went away,
it's a
but
good idea to do it defensively because
we'll
you
do this
don't
for
want
now.
him to start hearing those noises and feel the pressure. Let him
And
relax.
feel the pressure.
So far, he's looked pretty good out there.
All right.
So I like the way they're handling.
That's just how it's gonna look
this.
for a
Some
moment
people
until
think,
ESPN
well, if you start
updates.
pulling now,
I got
he's gonna
stretch.
lose confidence. No, we're going to let him earn his confidence.
Let's go,
Play a
lighter,
position
2-2.
He hasn't played a ton of, and then we'll leave him out there.
You that, yo?
I think you lose confidence much more if you make a glaring error late in the game, especially early in the year.
Yeah, chat. Everybody give yourself a nice stretch right now, yo. Fucking blood flowing.
So 3-2 on Mitchell.
Mark Leiter picks the scoreless inning opening day with
Oh,
2
yeah.
strikes out, uses curveball and his split.
One of them.
Really effective. The number 1 split in baseball. Hitters hit 0.99 off that last year.
Let's go. Nice slider, you dog.
Mitchell
That
down
was a nice pitch.
I think Mitchell was listening to your scouting report.
That's
Took
right.
a fastball right down the middle, huh?
And that's the one thing that I've
dude,
seen
this
from
is
Mark this
incredible.
spring. He's got more velocity. I know it's
Stretching is underrated,
It is
dude.
still spring, right? Yeah, it's spring.
Yeah.
It feels like winter, but it's spring. But he's got a little bit more on his
Pressure,
fastball,
Mike.
which should help his slow curve and his split.
Rear delts are stretched. Some rotator cuff. Shit, shit, I'm ready to fucking play now, yo. Holy crap.
When Leiter came over in the trade last year,
Very
he
good.
struggled a little bit. But boy, he opened some eyes in the postseason where he really stepped up and got really big outs for the Yankees. Probably taking some of that confidence that he gained into the season this year, as Judge puts away the fly ball by Ortiz.
Well, watching him pitch in Chicago, the one thing that I saw from him was
I think
very
Judge
astute.
fucking loves this team.
They brought him in every tough
Like this year's
situation.
roster.
Runners on first and second, 1 out. Bases loaded, nobody out. He was the guy that you felt good. It wasn't going to be too much for mentally, and was able to make big pitches. Coming here, though.
Let's go later. Oh, so he's got the pitcher head going. I didn't even notice that.
You know, maybe he put a little bit too much pressure on himself. He could pitch.
Well, it kind of runs in the family. His dad was like that, and if you watched Al Leiter, his uncle, some of the biggest games he ever pitched, he excelled. Game 7 of a World Series, the one-game playoff against the Reds.
Dude, that Volpe play, I still can't get over that shit, bro. That was nuts.
So it doesn't seem like they get fazed by pressure.
When somebody goes, we're going to start blaming the gloves now.
So you're saying that's a gene you can pass on?
I guess it is.
What are you talking about? Let's see some pitching matchups for today. What's going on around the league? I didn't even think about that. Nationals beating the Phillies 5-0.
Yep. As a Yankee,
Blue Jays over the Orioles right now 2-1 in the 7th. The Orioles won. Orioles lead the series 2-1, so the Blue Jays win, they'd split. Giants beating the Reds 5-3.
His cousin Jack won his first major league game for the Texas Rangers the other night against Boston. Pitched very, very well. Pitched great in spring training.
Beating the Reds 5-3. They didn't win that guy. Nice curveball, dude. His curve's fucking nasty.
100-mile-an-hour fastball.
I remember seeing that the other day, too.
He's been dealing.
Is that good?
That's pretty good.
Just average these days.
Yeah, everyone's got 100.
Rays beating the Rockies, so it looks like they're about to win that series.
The pitch I think is the difference maker for Mark here too, is that slow curveball.
Dude, what if Mark Leiter was fucking like good this year? And I'm kind of not banking on it. Like I think he will be. But like, what if he actually is fucking like a nasty weapon out of the pen?
I don't know why that pitch is really.
Guardians beating the Royals 3-0.
Grace in the game.
So every game is going on right now.
When he's on,
Rangers beating the Red Sox 1-0. Ooh, dude, imagine if I would like that.
They will take it.
I don't actually like put too much fucking attention into like opening series and how they go for the teams, but if the Red Sox lost a 4-game series to Texas to begin the year, that would be awesome. Nice, Leiter. Let's go. Dude, Leiter's a fucking dog, yo. Let's go. You know, Al Leiter, his uncle went to, you all know who Al Leiter is. Same high school, me and him, Central Regional, baby. We are CR. 1-0 Rangers in the 4th, so it's not, you know, there's a lot of game left, only 1-run lead. But I'm rooting hard for the fucking Rangers right now. Obviously, but now it actually like without just being fucking cute about a robbery or just wanting Boston to lose and shit. Because one game's one game early on, whatever. But like hell, first series of the year they lose a fucking 4-game set. Down for that.
Angelo Rossi from Somerset, New Jersey.
A's Mariners. 4 o'clock. JP Sears is going for the A's.
For your sacrifice and service to our nation.
I really think we're going to acquire Luis Severino at the deadline, by the way. Just saying. I bet he'd be so down. And he could have that. I want him to trim it a little bit. His beard now is a little obnoxious. But Sevy, like, in terms of the second arc of his career, is kind of coming into his own, yo. Like, he started to put on some weight, and it didn't look right. Now, though, it's kind of like, it works. Like, I don't know, his frame just fits it more. And he's like an older, like 30-year-old dude that's like still kind of a beast. Very much a beast. I mean, he pitched his ass off the other night. We were talking about yesterday, but that slider he threw, that you probably have all seen it. That backdoor slider he threw to end the 6th was fucking. That's probably gonna be the nicest pitch all year. Like in baseball, I'm saying. Explaining what else. Knock it off, Chad. Cubs, D-backs, who cares? But yeah, Braves, Padres I'll be watching. Nick Pivetta's going. Nick Pivetta is like the most boring pitcher of all time to me. AJ Smith, Sawyer. The pitching match is kind of lame. But it is Sunday Night Baseball, and I like that. My home, sweet home. Thoughts, Jeff? Let me pull you guys up, yo. Hope you all got your stretching in. Bottom 7 coming up. Who's due up? Let me fix the box score. That's probably what the chat's saying. Dan, fix the box score. Yes, master. Yes, master. No, I'm not watching your digital fucking mascot race. I like the music. It's like some Ken Burns baseball music. I was watching that the other day. Usually I always do before the season begins, just for vibes. Astros announcer's like good, but he's kind of obnoxious, honestly.
In every category for the Houston Astros,
Here we go. No, I will not assume that. Unbelievable. Alright, word. Yeah, we're set up nice. Let me pull up the flipping chat, yo. We got 360 people here. That's awesome, yo. What up, chat? Go to the box score, fix itself. I just fixed it. I just fixed it. Dude, some of the commercials are just like yelling at me, dude. It's fucking annoying. Dude, MLB Network has really gone to shit, but the Titanic also sank, you know what I mean? Old news at this point. Did I see the video? He was tearing up? No, I saw some still images. I just knew he didn't do great. He was like 3 2/3 Sasaki pitch, like 3 runs. He was crying. Yeah, Judge does look really happy this year. His demeanor is definitely different. What's the deal?
He scored 3 runs and he's walked.
Rice, Waldo, then top. Yo, word, Rice is up. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
New pitcher for the Brewers, Joel Payamps. This will be his
Yeah, I like the Titanic.
second game of the series.
I'm going to the,
68
not as a Titanic thing, but maybe there's something there, but I don't know. I'm going to
And we'll start it off with Ben Rice, 8-9-1 in the Yankees.
the Museum of Natural History, the one in New York, the one that has a T-Rex in New York. I'm going to that soon. On a Saturday when the Yankees play at night. I'll be going that morning. / afternoon. I'm pumped.
Talk about being
I want to see that fucking T-Rex. I hope that we take pictures with it.
Pitchers get
Like, yo,
hot,
what
just
up?
like hitters.
I like dinosaurs a lot.
Since joining Milwaukee,
Let's see the fucking
2023
T-Rex.
at 2.77 ERA.
T-Rex is sick. Let's go, Rice.
He's been really good since coming over
Good
from
flipping
Oakland in a 9-player, 3-team trade that also brought William Contreras
Sorry to hear that, Cam.
to the Brewers. That's a pretty good trade for
Yeah, dinosaurs are fucking awesome. But yeah, dude, don't even get me started. I'm Lucy Williams today. You know what? Nice, Rice, get down. Nice, attaboy! All right, so he doesn't have a walk today, does he? No, right, you just need the homer at 2 for 3. Let's go, dude. Rice, man, let's go. Let's go, chat. I mean, obviously it's not a safe situation right now. I wonder if there's any chance they would put him in just because there's an off day tomorrow and just to like have a quote unquote like bounce back outing. I bet we do see Williams today at this current score. Maybe even with another run, I could see him. Look at Rice, dude. Rice is a fucking dog. The kid just hits, man. He just freaking hits. What school did he go to again? He went to
There's a strike.
what school did fucking Rice go? And I know it too. Somebody I used to know went there. Dartmouth, yeah, that's right. That's right. Or is it Dartmouth? How the fuck you say it? Sorry. Dartmouth, that's funny. So actually, that's no way it's Dartmouth. Hey, that's getting down. Attaboy! So Rice will go to third, Waldo maybe to second. Yeah, nah. Let's go, Waldo. Is that his first hit of the year? I think it is. I mean, he didn't play yesterday.
Well, you can't
Rice and the third baseman giggling.
After a sinker in, now a cutter in. Cabrera
Dartmouth.
gets to it. Just a tremendous at bat right here. To be able to drive
Yeah,
this
yo.
ball to
Those are
right
nice
field.
hits too.
Look how he uses his legs.
So, Ward, top of the order.
Down on the ball that keeps him from
What's Goldschmidt done today? Has he done it? Goldschmidt had a hit? What was Goldschmidt's hit? Oh, yeah, he led off with a single. That's right. That was awesome. And then, yeah, led off with a single and Judge threw him on the first. That's right, yes.
that little beehive going. First,
I gotta get my post game set up in the 8th inning today, by the way. I let that fucking... I waited way too long yesterday. It was like gonna be the 9th. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, and Rice, I'm pretty sure, chat, I think he like stole some bags in the minors too. He can fucking run. Now he put on 15 pounds of good weight this offseason, so maybe he's a little slow, but he looked nice there. He knows, Goldie, hit that ball in the air. We're chilling now. Yeah, word.
Until you figure out that
Oh shit, what the hell?
I can't make it.
you got to understand, number one, the arm in right field or anywhere in the outfield. You got to understand where.
Yes, nice, very good, very good.
So initially, when he
Let's go, chat. 1-1 on Goldie. Oh man, under it. He's probably looking for that curve. Definitely was looking for that curve. Yo, Fernando Cruz. Have we seen Cruz yet? This. There he is. That may have been why you said it. I don't know. That would be his first game now, right? We haven't seen Cruz yet, right? Man, that was just an obnoxious 10 seconds of speaking. Nice, baby! This is amazing, chat. This is amazing.
Yankees 8, Milwaukee 3.
This is awesome.
Wow, this looked like an
This is awesome. This is
to
awesome,
go the
dude.
other way. He waited and waited and got a ball.
Yo, I bet
inside
you
and
my
just
dad,
followed
Dan
off.
Ork Sr. is very
But
pleased
a great at bat
with
to
how
get
this
another
Yankee team
run
is
home.
hitting. Just like the way they're
Breaking
hitting.
ball. Watch how late he
It's good
waits
stuff.
and just pushes it the other way.
Get that
It's
up.
a
Well, I gotta
great
plug this
way
laptop in.
To drive in a run, pulls his hands in.
Hold up, yeah.
So that'll bring up Cody Bellinger.
Let's go, Belly.
0 for 3
Hey, it's clip up, yo, motherfucker.
Take a look
Excuse
at the
me.
outcome. Don't take slow for an answer replay. This is the catch that he made.
Great jump on the ball, and he just stays with it.
That was a nice play.
And the other thing about Cody is he's very good at getting rid of the ball, and he's got a very accurate arm. Just an outstanding play early in the game. Marcus Strowman showed him.
Yo, that was a 2 strikes, by the way.
Appreciated it. It looked like it was going to be a for sure double, and he ran it down.
Let me say Goldschmidt.
So
I'll get a
Bellinger's
single.
4
Keep
for
it simple.
10 so
Let's
far
go, Belly.
in the early going. 0 for 3 today.
Yeah,
And
yo,
after
the
a long
fucking
conference at the mound, Payam starts him out.
automatic
Kicking
video
ball
posting to
outside.
Facebook again that Instagram is doing is a huge help, dude. That saves time.
Cabrera at third, Goldschmidt's at first.
Oh,
1-1.
let's go, Belly. Yeah, you are, William. Actually, no, I guess you guys aren't. No, this is
We're
MLB
going to
TV.
see that Cabrera gets
This
a
way, you guys are nice
lead
and charged,
here, but
100%.
with a left-handed
I just have had this
hitter
one
who's
plugged
got
in the whole
an open
time.
throwing lane.
We're chilling, though.
You really got to rely on your third base coach to let you know to get back if they're going to try a pickoff. So
Thought I got spoiled for
I
a
was
second.
always uncomfortable getting a big lead because I was afraid that I was going to get picked. Especially with nobody out, you can't get picked. Can't let them turn a double play, right? You can't do that, but you can't get picked off here.
Let's go, Belly.
Usually get a lead is about as big as the third baseman is away from third base.
Good eye. Don't want to get fucking
I thought
spoiled,
the
I'll
most
tell you that.
important thing was when
I know, William.
the ball got into the hitting area, you wanted
Kyle
to be on your
Tucker?
front foot.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, actually, I think
So
the Cubs will
if
be
you
decent this
needed
year,
to
so
go
they
on
probably
a
wouldn't deal with the
fastball
deadline.
or a chopper
But yo,
or
let's just say they're
something
out of it.
that,
Like,
you
fuck
were
yeah.
already going towards home plate.
Driven into center field.
That's going to get a run in. That, okay. Sack fly. Dude, Belly just gets runs in, man.
Easily on the sound fly by
Let me
Bellinger.
get that up.
And the Yankees keep
Really quick,
moving
his
the
judges
lead
come
at
up.
9-3.
He has 3 sack flies already this year. He has a lot of rips. How many RBIs is that for him now?
Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi dealer today.
Well, you might have put an S on the end of that moment because he's
Let me get this up really quick.
early in the series. I mean,
Unless if Judge goes deep while I'm posted, then I'll just scrap it.
another home run today.
Oh shit! Come on.
At the plate.
Oh, I don't want to miss it. No. Let's go, Cap.
An
Strike
intentional
one.
walk and then a more traditional walk, and he scored on both of them.
Let's see. I mean, it's like
this year, 4 home runs and 11
I'm gonna
ribbies.
post this if I fucking want to see what happens with Judge that bad. Ah.
0-2.
I don't know if I've ever heard an MVP chant in the third game of the year.
That's
Yo,
the
word.
funny thing you said. I was thinking the same thing. I said, well, we do have a ways to go, but he's off to a pretty good start.
Oh, yeah. He's halfway to a good month. In 3 days.
Yeah, there's guys in the game, and I used to always kind of be envious.
I gotta fucking make sure I don't get spoiled. Yo, chat is down for a second.
Numbers up that quick.
And I did just post
mean,
a bell
and
on
there were
sack fly.
guys that you have to grind day in and day out. But by the end of the month,
Nope.
you put up some numbers. But
Oh, my iPad needs
guys
a
have
charge
the
too.
ability,
Everything is
you
done.
know,
We're chilling though.
They can just put up a week's worth of
Put it on the
numbers, and
cable
it
out
looks
there,
like a
too.
month.
So I say, like,
Let's go, Cap.
he's got, half a month. If he does 8 and 22 every month, he's at 48 and 132.
That's quick math there, bud.
Yeah.
But total. Good eye.
And walking him hasn't helped him because of what guys have done behind him. Jazz has had a good day, a homer and a single after a walk, so a couple RBIs there.
Let's go, Cap. Good eye.
And then he walks again for the third time. That moves goal.
1 for 1 with 3 walks, bro. I mean, this is fucking what we're watching right here, dude. Classic. Hey, let's go Jazz. Same shit as last time. Or I guess 2 times ago in this case.
That was right when he came to the major leagues. Every once in a while, you know, he'd leave the strike zone. He is so much improved.
Yo, get Huel, by the way. Code Yanks AF. 35 grams of protein. Scan the QR code. It's freaking delicious. Ground ball. Only one out still. Yeah, I guess I'll pull the chat back up. What the hell? No politics. Hey, who the hell's talking politics? On a goddamn Sunday afternoon while the Yankees are playing? Jesus Christ. Yeah, hell no. The hell? He's got six ribs worth.
Since those 2 guys aren't on the Yankees, what you have to do is make the team.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, 3 games. And he only has the 1 homer, too. That's sick.
I'd rather pitch the Judge than Jazz Chisholm.
Like having 6 ribs for 1 homer, that's awesome. Because he's got, what, yeah, 3 sack flies now. What else? Yeah, did he have like an RBI double or something yesterday, I think?
I love the way the team's set up now. I mean, 1 through 9.
Yes, sir. It is legal, Tom. MLB came out and said it yesterday.
Opportunities and Aaron Judge has had.
He could have done something with that. Jazz, but dude, that ball Jazz hit yesterday, the homer obviously too, but the opposite field single, he like, not I want to say dunk, because it was hit well into left center. That was awesome. That was a 2 strikes too.
To me, the more important guys are the guys in front. You can't pitch around. Yeah.
Look at Judge.
Because I don't care.
Yo, I will say our uniforms are looking nice this year. Do you guys feel that way? Maybe like I know Fanatics fixed the other shit. Maybe like they're better quality or something too. I don't know.
2 and 2 on.
Not saying you can't see through them every now and then. If they're wearing like a dark undershirt.
Contreras is probably thinking, well, we haven't gotten him
Let's
out
go,
in
Jazz.
5 years. Goldie at second, so maybe we try to pick him off.
This guy looks like Ice Cube.
3 and 2.
He looks like a combination of Ice Cube and Alec Manoah. This pitcher. Anyone else see that? I bet you will, because I think I fucking nailed that, honestly. That is fucking... I don't know. Oh my god! See ya, baby! Get out, ball! See ya! This is fucking incredible, dude.
The balls just keep flying out in the Bronx.
I will say, chat, what's immediately... People are going to start really fucking tweaking about this torpedo bat. And again, MLB came out yesterday and said, it's totally legal. We're just fucking geniuses at all. And again, we need to patent this shit. We need to patent the torpedo bat. If we don't, we're fools, chat. This shit needs to be patented. And I'm not attributing it all to the torpedo bat by any means. This is awesome. I mean, Jazz, we talked about it all off season long. Full year in pinstripes. I mean, what last year's numbers were with the Yankees, you extrapolated over a full season. It was a 30.
Well, he hit 11 home runs.
The very least a 35 home run pace.
Last year.
But dude, like Jazz might hit 40 bombs, and like that was a conversation before this fucking gorgeous, amazing, God-sent bat. That is a torpedo bat. But still, let's go. Amazing. All right, let me get this post up, yo. Whoa, that was sick. I just fucking like clipped that and like on autopilot. I don't even remember doing this. But it was just there. Airdrop to my phone, all good.
You know, there's a great story in The Athletic by Chris Kirchner about Jazz Chisholm's time in Miami.
Oh, see, this rep I'm kind of good off. I don't need the whole drama shit. I love Jazz, though.
Because of his free spirit nature.
Even Jazz was saying he didn't really want to stir up all this shit. Jazz unloads. That's awesome. I love that. That's good shit, Boone. That's part of why Boone was brought in.
The swag, whatever the swagger. And I think he's benefited from it, Joe. He seems like he loves it here.
Definitely. Joe Torre talked about that all the time. You allow players to be the...
Wait a second. Is that the record, chat?
It's not detrimental to the team. And Jazz is...
Yo, Morgan, is that the record? Record is tied, or isn't that the record? Are we tied?
He's going to be productive offensively, defensively, on the bases, and you're going to love him as a teammate.
Record is tied.
If you're on the other team,
What, at 15 home runs?
Yeah. But if he's on your team, you're going to absolutely love his energy.
And in that story, Jazz is a sneakerhead, and he designs his own sneakers, and he has like designs.
You, Jazz.
And there were teammates that were cutting up his sneakers, and he's a big Oreo cookie fan. They put
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Jazz, you're our fucking guy, bro. Yeah, fuck that shit. Let's go. He's a fucking Yankee, baby. I love it. And Jazz loves being a Yankee too, which is amazing.
I mean, just because someone's
From the
not
second he
like
got
you,
here, dude. I love this motherfucker, Chad. Let's go.
You don't allow them to be themselves.
All right, it's tied.
And I think it's a great lesson.
Tied. The record's tied, not the game, obviously. Shit, it's 12. Dude, we just got some runs.
As a broadcaster, not
Torpedo.
everyone's gonna be like you,
Torpedo.
but if it works for them,
I love you.
let it
Torpedo. That was a 3-run bomb, right? Yeah.
Jazz's 6 multi-home run game. He had 3 with
Yep.
the Marlins and 403 total games. He has 3 with the Yankees, 49 total games. Anthony Volpe gets moved back.
Dude, this is insane. Like, I gotta look at some stats and shit, bro. Like, so what? Jazz now has 3 home runs already, and dude, this is fucking crazy, dog. Just think about the seasons that these guys could be setting themselves up for, particularly in the power department. But like, again, like we don't know. Like Volpe's hitting 182 right now, but he already has 2 home runs. Like, what kind of, let's go back to Jazz. Jazz, holy shit, 5 RBIs today, 3 hits. Judge has 4 home runs. Okay, that puts us now immediately, which I think we're always in the Bonds conversation, but we're in the Bonds conversation for a single season right now with 4 home runs. Jazz has 3. Again, we were already having the conversation of 40 homers as a Yankee. Now it almost seems like that is there. Like, yeah, Jazz really could maybe hit fucking 40 home runs this year. Who knows? Fuck you, Blue. I didn't even see what happened, to be honest. And let's see here, dude. Rice has been incredible. This is good shit, chat. This is all just really, really good shit.
I wouldn't be real happy about that one. Wow.
Jazz turning into a made man. That's funny. Hey, what up, Eli? You're chilling, bro.
That irritates me just looking.
What happened here, Chad? Tell me that's not fucking Ice Cube and Alec Manoah in one person. That pitcher just departed. Dude, 36 runs in 3 games. Is that what it is? Wait, what is the record now? Oh, if you missed it on the broadcast, 3rd for most runs scored. So how much is it? 36 runs?
Market forces that drive competitive advantage. That's what sets our industry-leading advisors apart. Anticipating those forces.
This is fucking good shit, chat. 3rd most at least through. Oh, that's cool. That's cool as shit, chat. That's awesome. 36 runs is fucking crazy, dude. So let's just see for shits and giggles, like what that paces us for.
Maximize stakeholder value. Cone Resnick, get ready to change the game.
That would have us on pace 4 if my math is correct. Is it 1900? My math's probably wrong. 1944 runs. How many home runs have we hit? 15 is what we're tied for, or whatever.
These guys are super strong players. Talk about
Are we on pace for 810 home runs? You know, my math actually may not be off.
finding a way to win. They've done an incredible job of bringing up this homegrown talent. Take a value.
Yeah, fuck one set. I agree, chat.
That starting rotation.
I'm gonna watch this Jazz game again. Dude, Jazz is so fucking cool too, man. Like, everything he does is awesome. This is good shit, chat. This is good flipping shit. Julio Rodriguez.
Guy's dangerous.
Hyundai, a getaway sales event. Deal so right it almost feels wrong. Only at your local Hyundai dealer. And by Mohegan Sun, something's always happening at Mohegan.
Damn, Roki really was crying last night. Relax, brother. God damn. I mean, fuck you, actually, but why are you crying? What the hell's he doing? Oh, here's this motherfucker. Oh, dude, we gotta have our way with this guy. This is the guy that said it's the Yankees, so of course they'll let it slide. Or whatever the hell it was. Where'd I put my ball?
Well, he will touch 100.
Oh, I threw my ball. After the Jazz.
He's also got a knuckle curveball and the slider to go with it. The slider has really good depth, but he's got really good arm speed. And
good judge.
Hey, when you
Jazz and Belly. Dude, this is a team right here, bro. One might say it's a fucking squad.
His windup, he kind of leans back and he's just gonna.
Who's up? Wells word. Dude, every time somebody comes up, I'm like, yo, let's go. The one I'm not to be mean is like Waldo. But even Waldo's like, alright, that's fine. Turn it over, baby. Do something. And he did. He had a single before.
Tough in Little League facing him and his brother Tyler over the.
Langley goes, just hope this team isn't blowing their load early again. I mean, we'll see. I don't know exactly if that's how it works, but I know what you mean. Word up, boy.
on Wells. Wells 0 for 3 today.
What the hell? That's crazy.
It almost makes.
Whoa, is your name actually Finn?
If the score stays
Mr.
the
Cousins?
same after 8,
cool.
they're going to, the bottom of the 8, they'll use a position player again. Because they played him off. And he's the only pitcher that hasn't worked. Here's your windup, lean back and let it fly, huh?
Wasn't he a Met?
Just drives that.
Or that's
you know,
Trevor
by
McGill.
leaning back, it just drives that arm. It's
what am I
it's
thinking?
going.
I don't know.
It's coming hard.
Tim Raines would
Go
say, you better get
Wells.
that foot down.
That's right. Leg kick, get it down because you're gonna.
Oh, I
have
wish
to
he torpedoed him.
High fly ball.
Yo, it's fucking 12-3. That's crazy, man.
Puts it away. And that'll do it.
This could be fucking fun, yo.
Here in the 7th. All weekend.
Yo, I'll tell you, man. Who would have? I don't think it was this opening series more fun than last year's opening series, and last year's opening series was incredible, and Soto was obviously a very big part of that. For real though, this opening series is even more enjoyable than last year's.
Every lineup that make the lineup go.
Therefore, it's the best of all time.
He is a difference maker.
Hey yo, Giancarlo Stanton swinging a bat. Yo, get the fuck out. Dez tweeted this. I didn't hear because I was tuning the dude out. Did they actually say don't let Comcast discriminate against you? That's funny. That shit was ridiculous. Jimmy's tweaking in a good way. Yo. Alright, it's top 8. Oh wait, the box score I gotta fix. But it's top 8, so I'm gonna make my post game in a moment. Come on, refresh, motherfucker. Nice. Very good. Yeah, yo, top 8. Is it Fernando Cruz time? Dude, the torpedo bat looks so fucking sick too. Like look at it on Jazz's backswing. You can see it, obviously, but like, it's awesome. This is crazy, bro. Oh, I fucking love it. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What movie, chat? Yo, yeah, Jazz's scream is funny as hell. I love Jazz, bro. Let's go. Alright, let's see what the mother sons of bitches on MLB.com are doing. Or via MLB.com. Well, I'll use... Actually, I don't want to use ESPN for that. I want to see the Red Sox are losing. Because them dropping 3 out of 4 at the beginning of the year would be pretty cool. Where are you, Boston Rangers? Oh, shit, it's all tied up. We're all tied up. Let's see here. Blue Jays beating the O's 3-1, so they might split that series. Hey, let's go, Cruz. Very excited about Fernando Cruz. Should have his player page still for those who aren't familiar.
Strikeout rate last
Yeah, look at this guy. ERA not great, but look at Ks. 109 Ks in 66 2/3 innings. His splitter is like, man, you would call it the nastiest pitch in baseball.
Third highest strikeout.
It was always discussed, like, you know, when we got him, that his splitter is just fucking otherworldly, and you're seeing it here. Look at that. Yeah, ERA's high, but it's the Yankees. Even if he didn't have 109 Ks in 66 innings last year, you trust him with the bullpen. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. He definitely walks a lot of dudes and shit.
He's having fun with Pat Russell, the assistant hitting coach of the Yankees.
Oh, I love it. This is awesome.
Bite out of his arm.
Yeah, look at bite. Yeah. This is good shit, chat. This is good shit. All right, but let's see if Cruz was he solid that. His walks were an issue for him.
You know, Joe told you about all the strikeouts, but the issue is that sometimes he does lose the strike zone and walks people. Talk about a guy, though, he's thrilled to be a Yankee. He is just euphoric when you talk to him about putting on those pinstripes.
His first day in spring training, Cruz, he took like a big cheesy smile, like in all his Yankee gear. He's like, first day of Yankees camp, and he looks so happy.
He's talking about giving up a few home runs. You got to remember.
Yeah, let's go, Cruz.
Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's a home run park.
You got to throw a strike first,
It's kind of skewed a little bit.
I would say it's one of the better ones in the league if you want to hit some homers.
Yep.
A little better than Riverfront?
Oh, yeah. Riverfront was the old cookie cutter ballpark, just like Three Rivers.
Judge's quote on the torpedo bat is kind of funny and not very like Judge, which is why it's cool. Judge, when asked why he hasn't tried a torpedo bat, quote, is what Judge said. What I've done the past couple seasons speaks for itself.
Really smart move there by Cabrera and by Chisholm, and the rest of the infield joins in.
Yeah, word. Throw a hand on his back. Say what up.
Obviously pitching for the
Dude,
Yankees.
this team's even tighter than last year's team. Last year's team was pretty tight. You know what would be interesting? This is just me fucking spitballing thoughts. But like, last year's team did seem pretty close, very close. I wonder, what if that had like nothing to do with Soto? I mean, like, listen, I don't feel that crazy saying that because we always heard like he wouldn't really hang out in the clubhouse. Think back to like that video of them all playing MLB The Show on Jazz's camcorder. Like Soto was nowhere.
Up in the seats.
First one, he hit like 100.
I wonder, Chad, if there's one motherfucker, just one, on this Yankees roster from last year that is like happy Soto's gone.
Well, whatever they
Just
say
curious.
in that meeting, he does throw a strike there. 2-1 on Churio.
One day we'll find out.
Yankees up by 9. They won 20-9 yesterday.
go,
They're
Cruz.
leading 12-3 today. They won 4-2.
Yo, let's get to like 15. Let's keep scoring. Ooh, he's a grunter.
Foul, not a play.
Well, the Yankees in games against Milwaukee, at Milwaukee, scored 30 runs in back-to-back games. And you think, oh, it can't get any worse.
You know, you think about it. I mean, Milwaukee comes in here.
go,
and
Cruz.
It's kind of awkward to not awkward.
Okay,
but
splitter
odd
time?
to- Interleague Series opening day here, but Milwaukee's a good team. They're going to be at the top of their division before the year's
Yep.
over. So they
Nice, baby! There it is. There's that splitter. Atta boy. Let's go, chat. Holy shit, I gotta plug in this fucking iPad.
Splitter you were talking about, man.
Yeah, that was
it's got
nasty.
Such a high swing and miss on it.
That was flipping nasty,
Hitters
Chad.
hit
One dead.
116 off of this pitch. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a flip.
Excuse me.
Really like it fell off the table.
Yes. That's not fair.
No, and the weird thing is, and you see right there, it slips out of the hand, but the arm,
That's a
as the
nasty
hitter's
pitch.
picking
Ah,
up the
fucking
arm speed, it's the
motherfucker.
same as a fastball.
Adjusting
and you
my
commit
pitching
to it,
thing.
and then it's nowhere to be
There we
found.
go. Good shit, Cruz.
There's Vinny Capra pinch hitting for Yelich. That one's popped up. Who's going to get it? Wall says, I'll take it.
Get out of my eyes. Too dead.
You know, Joe, we saw
I
that
do have to
splitter,
get
and we
my
saw the slow angle of it.
post-game
It
thing at
almost
least
like a
just
fork
up,
ball,
and then I'm
like it
gonna-
was jammed between the fingers rather
Yo,
than
chat,
the
post-game
splitter.
pick today? Oh,
Because of
Jazz.
the velocity, they probably call it a
Jazz. If there's a good one,
split,
assuming,
but
but there
you know,
definitely is a
I mean,
good
he
Jazz pick.
throws
Who
it
am I
as hard
kidding?
as he can, and that's why he gets
Who am
the
I
movement.
kidding, chat?
I know some of the distinction between pitches, sometimes I get a little confused.
Mm-hmm.
And the big thing is for him to get ahead. I mean, here it is.
I'm gonna pull you
again.
guys
I
back
mean,
up in a
that's-
moment, by the way. After I
looks
just,
like
I want to get a
shooter
Jazz picture.
football is what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, a lot of split fingers have a lot of rotation
Dude, Jazz is
sideways.
sick.
David Cohn could make it go
He does some
either
really
way.
cool shit, man.
That you saw almost a knuckling effect, which I found even tougher than the true split finger, where you at least could pick up the seams of the
Jazz
baseball.
Chisholm.
I mean, that's the pitch he has to be able to throw for a
I
strike.
wanna get, like, a
is that
really sick
slider.
picture.
If he can make a good pitch with that, again, you're not showing your best pitch, your strikeout pitch until the end of the
Let's go,
at-bat.
Cruz.
It's also a really good way to get back in the count, because hitters want to hit the fastball 2-0.
2-2.
You were ducking over here. I couldn't pick it up. It went through the monitor. That thing started ricocheting up here. I was coming your way.
Well, you're the warrior. You shouldn't be too worried.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
use this
getting
one, I
out of the
think.
way. I got gloves on today, though.
And you
Might be all right.
And you're
Let's go,
big.
Cruz.
I mean, you've always been big here. Mr.
I
Steinbrenner's
got
favorite. You got a heater underneath.
That ain't nothing.
Fly ball left field. Bellinger backs up. He's there and
What up?
puts it away.
Is
So
Grisham
scoreless
in center?
inning for Cruz in his Yankee debut is the
Yep.
Brewers strand one.
Okay, so Jason's out. So they're gonna do that all year. Jazz is gonna be my post-game picture. I gotta get that ready. Who's due up? Yeah, my fucking post-game gets me all out of it. I'm out of the loop. Let's see. Get Grisham, Rice, Waldo, and then top if anybody gets on. Kind of want a better Jazz picture than this one, to be honest. I know you guys can't see this shit anyway, so it's probably annoying. Just hold up. That can just be like a placeholder for now. And let's see, who gets the win? Who came in after Strowman? Hill? Yeah, Hill, right? He gets the win then. One sec, chat. Yeah, Hill gets the win. He's 1-0. So Volley will get the loss. Volley. Yeah. What am I doing? Boom. 12-3. Yo, opening day fucking sweep. That would be amazing. I say would be because I am a little superstitious, I guess. Per se. It's probably like a Yanks Av logo somewhere. Sorry, bear with me, chat. Just give me 1 sec. The show that never ends.
On Underdog, you can win money all season by selecting 2
Underdog.
and you can win up to 1,000 times your entry.
What do they know about Underdog?
Now, and you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus credit with your first deposit. Go ahead, take a victory lap.
With Underdog, you can win big by collecting 2 or more of your favorite players. It's so easy to play. Get it right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your entry. Sign up to
I go on Twitter and found a cool Jazz pick.
download Underdog today.
Your local Ford stores. Ford is proud to be the official SUV of the Yankees. And by Delta, the official airline of the New York Yankees. Delta, keep climbing.
Oh, yo, the Yankees Twitter banner is pretty cool. Jazz. Dude, that's crazy. Another, we're making a position player pitch twice
He's going to let her rip today.
in an opening series. That's fucking nuts.
So he had a scoreless inning yesterday. This is his 6th career pitching appearance. And Trent Grisham.
That's a
will
cool
get
picture.
At bat against him.
I'll use that. Sorry, I know I'm probably like staring into your guys' souls right now. I'm on Photoshop. That's actually a really cool picture. I like that.
You don't want a guy throwing 80 there, and now he plunks Grisham. If you're going to get hit, that's the pitch to get hit with. 62-mile-an-hour slider.
Yeah, he hit somebody yesterday, too. Was it Chisholm?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The Jazz is pissed. It was close to his head, though. Yeah, we'll probably use that. That actually looks kind of cool.
And you talked about when you pitched.
Just kind of like small.
A 2-inning outing, but you were trying to really throw hard at the beginning.
Yeah, because I was still, I still had memories of pitching in high school, and you could tell that Bowers is just trying to throw strikes and hopefully hit a ball at somebody. But
I promise I am going to get to where when I'm doing this, I'll have my screen shared. But all right, yeah, we're chilling for now. What up, Chad? Let me pull you guys up.
Next spring training,
We got 306 people in here right now. Let's go. Let's go, yo. Hold up.
That one's popped up.
Hey, Rice, you're chilling, yo. You had a hell of a day. It's a position player, anyways. What up, Chad? How the hell are you? The plan tomorrow, John, it's tomorrow. I really want to go live tomorrow night. Gotta make sure I take care of a few like edits and whatnot, and like work stuff. But tomorrow night probably around like 8, I would like to do a franchise stream because the Yankees are off and it would just work out. So hopefully. Yo, word up. Will did call Jazz. Yo, yeah, you called Jazz going deep today. You did. Yes, you did. Will Masters. And then he goes deep twice.
Oh, I was glad Joe took me out.
Maybe it's just because he's a lefty, Eli, so like by default. There you go, Waldo. So Waldo's got 2 knocks now. And yo, we're gonna get Judge versus Bowers again. Unless they like pinch hit for Judge. You know they would do that. Throw. Oh yeah. Classic.
What happened? You're allowed to catch it. You got to hit your location. Remember that? Oh, now they're going to show a home run. How about strike?
He actually, O'Neal looked he was throwing pretty nice.
A couple strikeouts.
Who hit the home run?
Ozzie Virgil.
Well, you say that with disgust.
We do, William. We do. I don't say we need Stanton, but Stanton coming back would be awesome. Yo, let's go, Goldie.
And the Yankees have the bases loaded, so Goldschmidt is 3 for 5.
Yo. Oh wait, no, my bad. Okay, so they're pinch hitting for Bellinger. So this will be. So this is kind of like, getting another guy off the bench in, getting that bat. It also might be like a, Boone being classy type thing. I'm curious, like, he's not gonna do that for Judge. Did you think? No. Right there, just now, I was in my head. I still had Judge at 2, so I thought he was coming up bases loaded. Who's pinch hitting? Oh, Pablo Reyes. Oh, dude, you can't make it up, brother. Not great, dude. Not great. Pablo Reyes just got to be feeling like shit. I feel bad for him.
There was so much scoring yesterday, guys, that
pinch hitter, it looks like again. I think Judge is out.
So there it is. I'm glad it was kind of neat.
Unless that was for That was still a graphic for Goldschmidt.
Nice. Pretty cool. It's impressive.
That's cool.
It's like
Well, that's cool.
Very honored.
So what do you say? Is that going to the Hall of Fame? Here's
Peraza pinch hitting for
Yeah.
Judge.
All right. So no Judge. That's fine.
So the crowd of 41,000.
Judge probably didn't want to take another bat against a position player. He has more dignity than that. Oh, Peraza, you know what? I should have been rooting for you to go deep. I wasn't locked in. Let's go, chat. 3 more outs. The opening day sweep. Then just about to be bullying. Well, I guess not. But hey, honestly, I'm cool with that. Position player hitting doesn't fucking get me all that. I'm glad I would have taken another Judge home run, but I'm fine with it being over and done with. 3 outs. 3 more outs, chat. Opening day sweep. Opening series sweep. Excuse me. I fucking am losing the ability to speak. So once this is done, yo, I'm gonna get out of here relatively quickly to get on highlights. This one won't. I mean, it ain't gonna be 17 minutes, yo, but it's gonna be a longer one. I mean, it's probably gonna be 10 or so minutes. So, assuming this is it, how many home runs a series, chat? 15. 15 home runs a series, which ties the record for most ever first 3 games with the Tigers. I think 06, the 06 Tigers. I think one of you mentioned. Was it third most runs scored ever through the first 3 games with like 36, was it? I don't know if that was before we added another or not, but just insane shit, dude. Insane. And yo, obviously we'll be back for we're not getting out of here just yet, but we're off tomorrow. The Yankees are off tomorrow. Again, I do plan on hopefully doing a franchise stream. But as for the watch party, back on Tuesday, yo, we got the Diamondbacks coming to town, which is second straight year of having them second series of the season. This time at home though, Yankee Stadium. So watch party, we'll probably start around like 6:30, maybe 6:45. Sometimes during the weekday streams, there's a chance it'll start like the pregame won't be as long. It might be a 6:45 start for a 7:05 first pitch, but we'll be chilling, yo. We'll be chilling. Let me fix. I gotta fucking make sure my post game's good to go. This game's about to be over. It's top 9. I wonder if I'll have Cruz go 2, or did you guys see anybody warming up? Let's see. Hey, Ron with another super chat. You're freaking awesome, dude. Says, should have pinch hit Paul O'Neill. Another W watching over Extreme. We're 3 for 3. Might have to tune in nightly. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I want you here all the time, man. All you guys, for real. This is fucking, you know I love this shit. We're doing just about every game. With eventually I won't do one a week. And there'll be 1 game a weekend. Because this weekend I usually would be going home to my parents for one day a week on the weekend. I'm actually going to go after this game really quick. But when I do that, I won't be able to stream. So that'll be, but you'll know well ahead of time. I like your stream. Isn't even that I don't know you personally. Honestly, I don't even mean by that one, but I appreciate it. I think it's something nice. I really want to find another Jazz picture, to be honest. I want to get like a really cool picture for my post game. One on Yankees Twitter's good, but it doesn't really fit nice for a post game. When players have their hands up, it just makes the framing and like the shot look off. But I really want to use Jazz.
Jake Bauer's not careful. He's going to be the bulk guy, or maybe the opener.
Yo, Girardi's like fucking hilarious this year, dude.
Scoreless inning. I mean,
he's like a funny
to figure. I can't
tone to his voice.
Even hear it.
Yeah, whatever. I'll use this picture.
Player pitching back-to-back games. Huh?
Yeah, let alone the first 2 of the season.
Throwing him out there, I can tell you that.
All right, so we got 12-3. Oh, Yarborough's in.
So that means
I'm gonna say my post game. I really hope I don't have to edit it.
But he's probably thinking, you know what? This has worked out for Ohtani. Let me do it.
Only problem is Ohtani throws 100.
It doubled his value.
Yeah.
There's the Yankees' new defensive alignment.
Rays and right.
Another big day for that guy. Inside.
Yarborough. Just don't want runs given up. My post game is set. That's where I get selfish for Yanks Avs case. Fucking 12-3. Just finish the goddamn game.
Left-handed. They're both lefties. Yeah.
Finish the game in terms of keep the same score. I don't care how long it takes.
Swing and a miss.
Go.
Bauer's
Hold up, chat. I'm going to get back to you guys in 1 second. I just want to have this set up and ready to go. Let's see. So what we had. This gives me like a little recap. Bellinger, nice-ass catch in the first. Obviously, the Judge 2-run bomb. Then Rice hit a fucking impressive-ass homer. Like, maybe was a strike on the inner half. Or inner corner. Maybe. Anyway, he sends it second deck. Jazz had the homer. Ripped it to right. That was a roper down the little short porch job. Hell yeah. Let's see, what's this? The Volpe play, dude. The Volpe play was fucking incredible. Like, really incredible. Probably, that'll be a top 5 play all year in baseball, if not number 1. It won't be number 1 because, whatever, but...
They plan to pull in the infield.
I guess I'll post the pass ball. Wells, RBI ground. Goldschmidt do that. Goldschmidt RBI single was really nice. He had another good day. Bellinger with the sac fly. Dude, this is just a team, dude. And then Jazz's homer again. The second homer. It's awesome. All right. So, yeah, let's fucking keep this 12-3 because my shit's set up, baby. Should be 2 outs. Careful. Nice. Attaboy. Good shit. Let's go.
Check out the upcoming schedule brought to you by your local Tri-State Buick dealers. Monday, off day, then 3 games, all 7:05 against the Diamondbacks here at the stadium. Then the Yankees hit the road, 3 in Pittsburgh, 3 in Detroit. Thursday's an off day, then the Giants come into town.
Michael, I know that Paul is probably not on that road trip to Pittsburgh and Detroit.
Yo, this is good as shit, bro. Kay and Kay always with O'Neal and Girardi. Girardi and O'Neal though are awesome together.
Yeah, just leave it here for this week. Don't pack it up until we're done.
Hey, pack it up Thursday.
Wow. Michael, you remember
So, chat, let me ask one more time, just have the exact number. How many runs did we score this series? It was 36 runs? Not 36 runs.
0-1 on RT.
Yeah, no, 30.
We did
Wait, 20 yesterday.
One time it was snowing up.
36, is that right? We scored 4 on opening day?
Windows closed.
I like Ryan Rucco. I love Case so much more.
Was that the series that David Price started through 50
Not 50 runs, big balls. Thank you, Morgan.
We were there 4 days, and I don't think it got above 40. And every day we drove to the ballpark, there was snow, like essing down the highway. And I'm like, boy, this is going to be a nice day.
And 15 homers hit.
But they do play a lot of day games early.
I got that right, too. Right? 15 homers. Let's go, yo. Tag the motherfucker. Attaboy. All right, series opening sweet, chat. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave real quick. Jazz is fucking hyping me up. Let's go. This is awesome. Okay. Hold up. Yankees sweep the first series of the season. 36 runs.
In this series, the most runs scored by a major league team through 3 games since 1901. 1954 Cubs 41, 1978 Milwaukee Brewers
15 home runs, right?
And this Yankee team you're looking at right now, 36.
Well, you couldn't have broke camp at a better time. It just seems like everybody has come to the plate knowing that they're going to do something. I mean, the offense has been unbelievable. But I really like
said it before, but this somehow eclipses last year, the best opening series of all time. And vibes are higher now than they were a year ago somehow. And last year's was insane. A lot of that had to do with Soto, of course. You couldn't get better than this, dude. Especially given the circumstances of this past offseason and everything else. That's up on Yanks Ave. I'm going to get out of here because I got to do the highlights for this. But, chat, this has been fucking awesome being back. How was that? Off day tomorrow for the Yanks. And then Tuesday we have the D-backs. That's a weekday game, which is just awesome. That's like a return to that part of life, too. Just do your day, and then you come home, Yankee baseball. And, yeah, like Nell said, if you could drop a like in the stream, that helps out a lot. And subscribe if you're new. But, anyways, we're back Tuesday. Probably we'll go live maybe like 6:45 or something for the pregame. And, every game. Love you guys to death. Appreciate everybody for tuning in this entire weekend and Thursday. See you next time, yo. 3-0. Good start. Let's go, Yanks.